Hello, everyone. Welcome to Secrets of Saltmarsh. This is our 5th edition D&D campaign that uses adventures from Ghosts of Saltmarsh. This is a Patreon game set in the world of Greyhawk, and I want to give a real quick shout out to all of our Patreons, some of which are lovely Patreons you can see here on this very screen. Without your support, the one-shots and marathons that we run on this channel would not be possible. If you're interested in getting more information about what you can get for being a Patreon, you can check out the link there in chat. We also have a brand new YouTube. You can check out our YouTube link, and also previous episodes of this show, Secrets of Saltmarsh, are available on there as well. If you want to interact with the game, there are a few ways you can do so. You can redeem channel points for free to grant a blessing, which is an advantage die or a reroll to the player of your choice, including myself. Or if you would like to add an element of fate to the narrative, which can make the players cry, it can make them very happy. Sometimes they get ridiculous magic items that break my game and I regret everything. Every $10 guarantees a draw from the deck of many things to the player of your choice. All right, let's jump right into it. Please tell me who you are and reintroduce your character for us. And we'll start off with Emma this week.
This week, every week, hi, it's me, Emma, also known as Emma Panada. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Emma Panada. I do TTRPG stuff. We're about to have a 4th campaign start on my channel, but yeah, we stream basically every other week. Each of the campaigns is set up as at this point. But if you want to hang out with us and watch us play D&D and have fun, then come hang out. Other than that, I am playing Arlen Ruvalath, who is a Triton cleric / warlock. She has been tempted with the power of a cursed sword that was given to her, and now she's going down a path that she thinks leads to glory, but perhaps will lead someplace much darker.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
She thinks it's going great.
Yeah, you got like a few side quests and you've already freaking nailed them.
Yeah, it's great.
Just flying through it.
Totally fine.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Next, we have GeekDice.
Hey folks, I'm GeekDice. You can find me here now every single Wednesday, and you can usually find me over on Sundays over at Greyhawk Tales. Today I'm playing KayBee. He is a Fae, or as he says, Finadiri, small craftsman. He is a wizard and an artificer. Late in life, new to adventure, he is inspired by his friends and allies, and he feels his energy growing within. He too, maybe, can be a hero.
Excellent. And why don't you tell us a little bit about KayBee's latest creation?
Yeah, so as an artificer, KayBee has been always building these little models, these little creatures, kind of like toys. Recently, he's been working on this full-size model deer, and it's like it's almost coming alive.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Next, we have GodfatherWraith.
Hi, I'm GodfatherWraith V_ESG. You can call me Godfather or Wraith or Tim, pretty much anything you want except late for the stream. So yeah, I'm playing Garen. He's a rogue with questionable morals, but he wants to be a good boy. He does. So yeah, and on that note, yeah, he's probably going to be working on harvesting the urchins he got for food, completely for food, not at all for the toxin.
Not at all to fill up that poisoner's kit that you got.
No.
Nope. All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
And next is the newest face at our table, and Dickerus. Please tell us about you and your character.
Hi, my name is John. I go by Indicarus on the internet. And yeah, I do a lot of role playing and a bunch of art stuff. My character is Pole of Ammonfort, and he's a young man who grew up in the mean streets of Ammonfort, and as an orphan, had to be an urchin for a little while for money, but he has found his own faith his own sort of faith in the hero god Heward, and he's become a warlock with Heward as his patron. Really exciting to be on his travels and doing adventures with real adventurers like these fine folk here. And amazingly enough, he's met a mysterious minstrel stranger on the road who gifted him with a lute that has Heward's name on it. He doesn't know for sure. Maybe that mysterious stranger was Heward himself. But anyways, he's super excited about that. He's the kind of guy who wants everybody to get along and doesn't want to do the most violent thing as his first reaction. So he's going to have a whole bunch of fun when he finds out about Ireland and her amazing sword.
Yes. So we discovered last time that your new lute is magical, and it does have a magical ability. It has the ability that when you play it, you can summon small illusory effects. So if you want butterflies or sparks, you can flavor it however you like. Yeah, I'm very excited about that. Thank you so much. And next we have Zombie Fighter 89.
Hello. I am Jacob, I am Zombie, I am Z, and whatever you like to call me around here. Lore keeper, clip master, such and such. I probably do too many clips, but that's up to your own discretion. Today I play Finn Carson, who is a ranger who's been sort of on a mission to figure out what these undead are. For some reasons disclosed and undisclosed, he has a bit of a personal attachment to them. Family was sort of ravaged by them, and as of last session, or 2 sessions ago, he fought them, and then last session he sort of dealt with the ramifications of facing a giant tentacle thingamabob. I will say that, if I may for just a second, thank you all for those who reacted, saw the whole thing. I was kind of proud of what I did last week with the RP stuff. And so I felt, for once I could promote something about myself, and I feel very happy about it. So, but as of now, I think we're all going, if I remember correctly, I think we all went back to, or we're going to the inn, and then we're going to the haunted house from here, if I remember correctly.
So last time we more or less encountered Pole and the party met Pole, and we went to the offshoot of the mine, and we explored a little bit of the interior of it, and we fought against an Origu. It was some kind of tentacle thing, and they destroyed it, right? And you did come back to the haunted house to rest. Then you came back to Saltmarsh. You are currently in Saltmarsh now. Garen and KayBee had gone to the faithful quartermasters of IUs, and KayBee had a little bit of a vision. You saw something very, very interesting. But speaking of fantastic RP, the Lady May, thank you so much for all of these card draws. Every single player is going to be drawing a card. Finn, tell me when to stop.
Thanks, May. Appreciate it. Stop.
Yes, you should say thank you again.
Thank you, May.
Okay.
I'm hoping that's a good thank you. I don't know.
Next we have
Ruin.
Pole.
Ruin.
Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay. Next we have Garen.
And stop.
Okay.
Thank you, May.
KayBee.
Why are we stopped?
Okay. And Arlen.
Stop.
Oh my god.
And I think Matihi gave me another card too. Do we want to get that out of the way as well?
Yes. Thank you so
Okay.
much, Matihi.
Thanks, Matt. Stop.
Jeez. Okay. All right. I have to write these down. So KayBee and Garen. I believe that you did not find what you were looking for at the faithful quartermaster of Ayuz. They more or less said that it's not here yet. It'll be a few more days. And you're now making your way back to the Wicker Goat.
I think it was Arlen and KayBee.
Yeah, it
wasn't
was me and KayBee.
Ah, okay.
What were we waiting for?
Oh, we asked them to find some weapons a while ago. So I was just seeing if they had come in or what was happening with them.
Wow, really convenient though, you know.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit strange. I mean, that's around when the ship is supposed to come in as well.
Yeah, that's real soon. We gotta get going. I think that could be scary.
As you say ship, you kind of cast your eyes towards the shore. And again, you see all of the various ships have been docked. You don't see that there are any ships out beyond the harbor. There are no ships fishing currently. I believe the time of day is pretty early. There's not a single cloud in the sky. The heat comes down on you, baking.
Do you actually mind perhaps go back to the inn? I'll meet you back there, but I think maybe I'm gonna go for a swim, see if I can find any creatures that know anything about the fish being gone, or
That's a great idea. You gotta be careful though.
oh yeah, I mean the sea's my home. I'll be fine.
How long do you think you're gonna be gone?
Maybe an hour. Not too long.
Okay, I'll just wait right here in the dock.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's pretty hot. I don't want you to get burned.
It's okay. I'm a small guy. I can find some shade.
All right. I'll be back. And I'm gonna dive in the water.
Okay, so did you want to dive over on this side of the bridge? Over by the main docks, by the Prime Water Mansion?
So we were like over here-ish, I think.
Okay.
So it makes sense that I dive like around here-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Okay.
maybe here-ish.
All right, that's fine. Yeah, so you go into the water. The water is very cool. You instantly find relief from the oppressive sun. As you go in, you find there are no fish around. Not here, at least.
I'm gonna swim further.
Okay.
Until the goal is she's gonna swim out for a while and try to find a sign of something.
Okay. You're gonna find that you're gonna have to go pretty far.
That is fine by me.
Okay. So you see Arlen just swim away. KayBee, can I get a perception check from you?
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
5.
Bird.
Okay. I think the reason that Bird. Yeah, you look up and you see that there are actually no birds here either. It's very, very unusual. You remember your first days here in Saltmarsh and there were seagulls abound. As you kind of look down, where are you currently sitting?
So wherever Arlen had dove into the water, if it's near a dock, I'd hang out right there. I would have pointed to where she could expect to find me.
Okay.
Um,
Say that you're kind of like on a sandy bank here. It kind of goes down into the water.
Yeah, and seeing no birds, I bring out Friend, my owl familiar. I shunt them out from their extra dimensional space. Where they hide.
This tiny little owl appears. Their head swivels around.
Hi, Friend. You okay? That was kind of scary. Those guys coming at you with a knife. I saw it. I can't imagine. You must have been really, really scared. And I hug friend.
I think a few moments pass by, and then you can feel the energy coming off of Friend. Eventually, Friend begins to calm down, and they begin to gently waddle away from you. They seem to be picking at something in the sand. They look up at you.
Did you find some treasure?
They pick at the sand again.
I go to the sand where they're picking. What'd you find?
You stand by a small sand pile. Do you hold the X button to start digging?
Yes.
Okay. You have drawn the gem card.
Ooh.
Eventually, you manage to unearth what looks like a golden starfish, but it is not alive. It is very, very, very gold, and not a lot of starfish.
Wow. You're a great treasure hunter, friend. You can join our party.
Excellent. All right. So as you kind of covet your new item here, go ahead and add gold starfish. The appraisal value will be 1,000 gold to your inventory.
Thank you.
The camera fades to black, and it recenters on Garen and Finn. You had gone up and you had found items in your rooms. And we'll say that you kind of come together in the lobby. Was pulled downstairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you get? I don't know what's going on, but did you happen to get a mysterious package on your bed?
Yes. There was a note. Did you have a note?
DM, did I have a note?
Yes, it said, from an admirer.
Okay, I thought both of us had from an admirer, but I wasn't sure. Yeah, I got one. It said from an admirer. I don't recognize the handwriting though.
Can I see it?
Yeah, hands it over.
Garen's gonna compare the two notes and see if he can see if they look similar.
Yeah, you don't even have to roll anything. Just looking at them, exact same handwriting. Exact same words, in fact. Same paper, same ink.
Oh.
Oh, it makes me a little less creeped out, but more paranoid.
Yeah,
These are
no.
identical.
Yeah, they're identical. So someone both admires us or something. I don't know. I mean, what did you get?
Got a new bow.
Oh, you've been looking for one of those, haven't you?
Yes.
Oh, I got. I'll pull it out of my
Amazing.
pocket. I got these like necklace of red bulls. I don't know what they do or what they are, but I have them.
Nice. Yeah, I got this bow. Garen hefts it up, and I'm assuming it's probably lightweight and perfectly balanced, and he's just like holding it on his hand, and it's bowed up just perfectly.
That's a fancy bow.
I've never dreamt of owning a bow this well built before.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't. That's weird. I don't know. And then where's Poe? Is he like near us as we're talking, or is he like sitting at the bar? Where is Poe as we're talking?
I can't remember where I was.
Well,
I
you
know
could be
that
anywhere, honestly.
two people split off. Who had? So I think it was.
Mhm.
I was not with Garen because Garen had the urchins, so I was with the other group. But I was intending to wander around and find some animals to talk to. So I don't think I followed you too far.
Okay. So you're not at the bar with us then.
So
Okay.
we can say that downstairs there is a dog. You see what's the equivalent of an Irish wolfhound. This long, lanky-limbed dog has like this tuft of gray-white whiskers and these big floppy ears. You can tell that this dog is a bit on the elderly side and seems to be sporting some bandages, having been recently taken care of. And as the first floor of the Wicker Goat is bustling, people are coming in for food, You see this dog is just sort of lazily lounging by the bar.
Well, Paul will definitely go up and strike up a conversation with this elderly dog. Probably has a lot to say.
Okay. Yeah, so as you come up, you see this big head just like kind of lift up, boxy snout, and the eyes just sleepily blink at you.
And hello there. You're not sleeping, are you? I didn't want to wake you, but
Are you casting a spell here?
yeah. Basically, it's kind of at will whenever I want to talk to animals. It's not a spell per se.
Okay, cool.
I think, yeah.
Excellent.
So, but I do talk. I to other people, it sounds like I'm speaking dog language or something. So I'm not speaking my own tongue.
Lankus.
Or
The
whatever.
Lankus, the owner of the tavern, kind of looks down at the two of you from the other side and just kind of continues polishing mugs and slowly walks away. You see one of the dog's ears perk up, and instantly this sort of clarity and energy seem to rouse in the creature. You can speak. You can speak.
Yeah, I can speak. Looks like you can speak too. It's good for both of us. I'd like to talk to you about, well, I mean, there used to be fish here, from what I understand, and now there's no fish. Do you know what happened?
Fish? I haven't had fish in days. Only I
Yeah.
get the scraps. Not a single scrap for old barley. I do like me fish.
All right. Well, have you seen any other animals about that go fishing, like birds or otters or anything like that? Seals?
See him kind of tilt his big snout, and he looks very thoughtful. Rats. Rats all over Saltmarsh. Cat or two. No birds.
Well, that's awful strange.
No fish, no birds. No
And that's-
storm coming either.
No storm coming. You thought, was there some reason we should have had a storm?
It's Saltmarsh. There should always be storms in Saltmarsh.
Oh, well, I didn't know that. That's good information. That. Thank you. And so there's not a storm, but there should be a storm because there's always storms.
Yes.
All right. That's good to know. I don't know what it means, but maybe I'll ask my friends and they'll tell me.
Storms mean fish.
Oh, is that so?
Storms always bring the fish.
So if someone's stopping the storms, they're stopping the fish. I think I gotcha. All right.
He tilts his head in a very curious way, like he's trying to follow your train of thought, but he's just a dog. He says, "Do you have any fish?"
I don't have any fish. More's a pity. I think many people have fish right now. But if you're hungry, if they have food area up at the bar, I could order something and split it with you.
You hear a thunk, 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 thunk as his massive tail just starts beating against the bar.
All right. Well, let me talk to the barman, and we'll get you some food. All right. Thank you so much,
Friend.
friend. And I'll rub the top of his head.
Oh, he's a little stinky and a little greasy, but he's very, very appreciative of the pat.
I can't claim not to be stinky or greasy either. So
True.
we'll let it go.
Excellent. So as you kind of like straighten up, Lankist kind of eyeballs you and begins to slide over. Is there something you'd like?
Yeah. What you got here for food?
And this is where like he unfurls a menu and you read, and it's a detailed menu of the different things that are available here. There's Breakfast.
All right.
Lunch.
So it's more like breakfast time right now, right?
Yes, I believe so.
So I'll get the breakfast.
Okay.
And I'll eat the vegetable parts and give the meat parts to the dog.
Okay.
I'm wondering how many things on the menu are crossed out because there's no fish.
Right.
Oh, so many. Absolutely. You see that probably like more than half of the menu is crossed off right now.
Kippers and beans. That is just beans. Stuff like that.
Yep. Exactly. So he goes to go tend to your order, and we'll go back to Arlen. Arlen, you have swum out. We'll say that you've swum 45 minutes just away from the shore. You haven't seen a single fish.
Have I seen any other aquatic wildlife?
No.
Do I have any idea or any knowledge for why something like this would happen, being an aquatic creature myself?
Okay. You can do a roll here. You can
Okay.
do either a survival or nature check. You'll get different information, but you can only do one.
Okay. I have a question.
Yes.
I see next to my name on the overlay, it says 2.
You have 2 nat 20s.
I did not know this. So
Yes.
I would like to use one of those nat 20s.
Okay.
And let's do survival.
All right. Survival. So Emma uses a nat 20. As you kind of stop, you're floating here, free floating in the water. You look around, and there is something deep in your gut. It's just pure instinct. You know something is wrong. And it almost feels as if the balance of nature here has been meddled with. Can't quite pinpoint what the source might be, but the water just feels different. You had been in this very water here earlier, several days ago, when you had been chasing after Ella. You kind of like breathe in and cycle the water through your body. Even the water seems different now. There's a sort of energy, sort of charge that's absent. You almost feel as if there was something here before and it's left. Now that it's left, the fish have gone too.
This is very curious. Arlen isn't entirely sure what to do with this information. As she's floating in the water, she's looking around off into the vast expanse of the ocean, trying to see something, anything. And as she's met with simple darkness, I think she's just going to start heading back.
Okay. Do you think she has any clue, any theory of what might be going on?
I think she thinks she knows.
What does she think that she knows?
Magic.
Anything more specific?
We did just find out about the weird cultists that like killed KayBee's familiar.
Tried to.
Mm-hmm. So
Mhm.
I think that is her leading theory.
Okay.
She also knows that Finn had a curse put on him, and so perhaps something around here is putting curses on people or on the area. but that's a bit more loose.
Okay.
And so I think her first inclination is to investigate the cultists with the red ribbons on their arms, which she was already planning on doing anyway. So
Excellent.
works out.
So we'll say that Arlen makes her way back over to KayBee and she arrives.
Oh, what'd you find?
I didn't find anything. Feels like there's just something missing in the water.
Yeah, it's called fish.
No, not just the fish. Something else.
You know, I was thinking about that. Maybe we have to check in with the druid Farron. I wonder if Farron would know what's going on.
He could possibly know. But this also doesn't exactly feel natural. I think someone might be doing this one way or the other. Perhaps maybe the people that you saw through your familiar.
Yeah, I don't know who those guys were.
I've got an idea based on what you told me, but it'll require some investigating. And even then, I don't know for sure that they're involved, but still, I'd like to understand what they're doing.
I'm still trying to understand about the ghost. Is that supposed to mean something? I mean...
Oh, the ghost of Saltmarsh, yes. I'm not entirely sure. I mean... if we can find someone that can decipher the runes that were on those stones.
As KayBee says, the ghost of Saltmarsh, something just kind of clicks. Arlen, you realize this ghost was bound there for a reason. You remember the manacles. You remember how at night during the storms you'd hear that soft voice. You haven't heard that voice since. And the storms have been gone. Something has upset the balance of this place, and it was you. You have drawn the Comet card. You solved the puzzle of the Ghost of Saltmarsh. And you instantly level up.
Ooh, I'm gonna put it in Warlock.
That was some heavy lifting from KayBee right there.
Well, you know, we do these adventures and we get these big clues and then we like, okay, put that in my notes and let's forget about it.
All right, so will the two of you like to head back to the Wicker Goat? Is there somewhere that else you want to go?
I think I'm going to do a little bit of shopping. I found this, and I bring up this gold star bigger than my head. I found this. We got to change it into coins so everybody's got money.
Oh, that looks very nice. I've already got plenty of coin, but yeah, if you want to share with the others, I'm sure they'd be very grateful.
So I think we'll go see if we can cash that in.
Okay, excellent. So as the two of you head over to the market, we'll say that Garen and Finn are making their way down. And you enter the first floor of the Wicker Goat. And I'll say that at this point, you see Pole is eating Barley, the dog. Pole, are you doing this like surreptitiously? Are you doing it very obviously?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, so why should I hide?
Excellent. Yeah. Just, you see a very, very happy dog.
I'm happy too.
Is the dog knocking or did the dog like knock a stool over with its tail?
Absolutely.
Oh, he's a cute one, isn't he? What's his name?
What was his name? Did he say?
Barley.
Barley?
Barley.
Barley. Oh, his name's
Oh.
Barley.
Oh, his name's Barley. Oh, that's
Yeah.
that's a lovely dog name.
Like
Awesome.
what they make beer out of.
Yes, quite. All right. Shoot. So you when we met in the haunted house, you had said that you came through here before, to find us, correct?
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay. Did you have a room already here?
No, I didn't want to get a room because I didn't know where I was going. But
Okay. All right then. Come with me, and then I'll go up to the bar really quick, and go up to the bartender, and I'll be like, "Hey, hey, excuse me, Madam, Miss, Mister, could I get a room for our pal here? He's with us, and we're probably gonna still be sticking around here for a while. Is there a way we could make up a room for him as well?"
There's a vacant room upstairs. I will add it to your tab.
Very much appreciate it. Thank you.
Very good.
All right, now you have a room here. Pull with us.
wow, thanks, Finn. A whole room of my own.
A whole room of your own. I mean,
That's
it
crazy.
It seems kind of unfair that all of us have a room of our own and you don't. So.
All right. I don't know. I don't need that much space though. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you
Oh.
anyway. That's amazing. Wow.
Well, at least it's a nice place to stay with some room.
Mm.
Instead of all of us being in one big room with a bunch of beds.
You guys are rich, eh?
We're kind of there, sort of. We've been able to afford this okay so far.
Wow. Being an adventure is great.
What are y'all's passive perceptions?
Oh,
Garen,
12.
Okay.
Garen is 16.
Okay.
I'm unsure.
Passive perception is going to be under the skills. It says passive perception on the
Oh.
left-hand side.
I have wisdom.
Yeah, passive
Oh,
perception
12.
of wisdom. Okay, cool. All right, don't worry about it.
Okay. All right. We got that out of the way. Do you know if KayBee and Arlen said they were going to meet us here, or are we supposed to meet them out there?
I think just as you say that, oh wait, Arlen, you went with KayBee?
Yeah.
Okay, just kidding. The door opens. It's not Arlen or KayBee.
Oh, usually when the door opens, when I say something like that, the people who I want are right there. It only happens in stories.
It happens
I
to
guess.
be Jeff. Jeff is walking
Oh,
in.
it's Jeff.
Oh, I know him.
Oh, hey, Jeff.
Jeffrey.
Hello, friends. And you see Jeff kind of waddle over this old man. He's got like a crooked beard and he's got salt and pepper. He's got on a hat that's way too large for him, and he waddles over. All of his armor just clunks as he sits in his chair, the one that you have only ever seen him sit in. He leans heavily on the bar. Oh, it's so hot out there today.
Oh, can we get a beer for Jeff?
Oh, that's mighty kind of you. Thank you, Paul.
Yeah, he's
My
a generous
pleasure.
one.
So what would you like to do?
Well, I suppose. Well, where's Garen? Where'd you go? Garen?
Yes.
Where? Oh, you're right here. Okay, good.
Yes.
Do you remember should we stay here for KayBee and Arlen, or should we go try and find them? I think they were trying to go do something, but I don't remember what.
I thought they mentioned going to the faithful quartermaster of Ayuz.
Oh, they could still be standing in line, huh?
Yes.
Well, what do you want to do? Should we stay here and wait for them, or should we try and go after them?
Well, we do have, or I did get us a lot of sea urchins. I'd kind of like to.
I forgot all
prepare
about the sea
those.
urchins. I'm so sorry. Yes. What shall we do with those?
Well, I was going to prepare them. I think I know how, but I really do need KayBee's help. But I don't want them to dry out. For all I know, that
Oh.
makes it harder to.
Oh,
Clean
go ahead,
them.
Paul.
Can I talk to your sea urchins?
I suppose you
Oh,
could
yeah.
try.
Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah,
They
you have them
are
on you.
animals. No, they're up in my room.
Sea urchins.
Oh.
Be careful, they are toxic. Not
Yeah,
sure
they're
where
very
their mouth
mean.
is.
They're mean.
How long do sea urchins live out of water?
Yeah.
Bad DM, bad.
Um,
Okay. Yeah. You open the bag. I don't know. They wiggle. They're alive. Sure.
Okay, so I'll start making squeaky, squeak noises.
Okay.
To try and talk to the sea urchins.
Okay. What would you like to say to the sea urchins?
Well, hi there, friends. This is Paul. I was wondering if you can tell me what happened out there in the sea to make all the fishes go away.
So as soon as you enable this spell, all you hear is a bag full of tiny screams, all screaming for water.
We need to put them in water right away.
oh,
Probably salt water, I guess.
oh yes.
You just see Lankus kind of dispassionately standing behind the bar. He just points towards the direction of the bay.
All right, but bring them back. They are intended to be food.
Well, they don't have to know that just yet.
Suppose you're right.
Yeah. All right. So are we going out to the sea then? Going to the docks.
All right.
Maybe that's the easiest thing.
All right. I guess I'll go with you. I don't want you going alone. I guess.
Well, thank you. That's great. Put my arm around you. Let's go then.
All right.
Excellent. Okay. Garen, are you going with them?
Yeah, I suppose he would.
Okay.
Keeping
fair.
an eye out for KayBee along the way, since he's going to need KayBee's help.
Okay, excellent. So as you all go out towards the water, Arlen and KayBee, you have reached the market. What would you like to do there?
Who do you think's got money to buy something like this?
Arlen's kind of looking around. Does she see any? I mean, normally I know the people in these markets aren't gonna have like a bunch of money to kind of like buy something, but does she see any like maybe vendors from out of town selling special goods? Or...
So you do have an idea here. Because this is a precious metal, perhaps the guild here of the miners might be of some interest to you. That's an option.
Okay.
Otherwise, there is a smith. They could probably chunk it down into smaller pieces. As it is, the big honking thing that it is, it's going to be very difficult to just offload this for 1,000 gold pieces.
Yeah.
Especially in a small place like Saltmarsh.
We can check with the Miners Guild, or I mean, a blacksmith may be a bit more difficult to work with, but perhaps them as well.
That's a great idea. If any of them are dwarves, I can talk to them.
All right, perfect. Do you want to lead the way, or do you want me to talk?
You're a good talker.
All right. Let's try the Miners Guild.
Okay. You head over to the Miners Guild. Boop, boop, boop. Which number are you? Number 5. All right. You head here to the Miners Guild. So this would actually make you walk past Garen and the rest of them as well. So So, Garen, you happen to see Arlen and KayBee coming over Sharkfin Bridge, heading your way. Who is holding the giant starfish? It is very large.
I love the idea of KayBee just like carrying it while walking down the road.
Who is that over
Oh
there?
my God.
So the party reconvenes together. I'll say like around Sharkfin Bridge, number 10.
Oh, okay, KayBee. Is everything okay? What in the heck?
I don't know. I found this thing. We gotta sell it. We're gonna be rich.
Oh, I mean, you could probably melt it down and get the price of gold for it that way. But that would take, a smelter. So, where are you going?
We were thinking about going over to the miners over there. I guess over there.
Yeah, that's probably as good a place as any. Yep.
They said there's something going on at the mines, right?
Oh, that was the undead that we took care of, I thought.
Oh, I thought there was a problem at the other mine too. Maybe not.
I mean, I suppose we could go and check it out. Paul wants to talk to the sea urchins.
And as
and-
Garen says that, the camera just kind of pans over towards the shoreline where I imagine Pole and Finn have dunked the bag into the water. So, Pole, what are you saying to these sea urchins now?
Well, first, I'm like, okay. So, you're in the water now. How you doing? Is everything okay with the water?
You hear a tiny squeaky chorus of water, 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 water.
Oh, good. I was hoping it wasn't like, the water was wrong or something. That's why the fish are all gone. So that's good to know. You're feeling good in the water. All right. So, did you notice all the fish were gone and all the snails and all the crabs and everything? They're all gone. Did you notice that when you were out there before?
Do sea urchins understand the concept of sight? Do sea urchins have eyes?
No.
Do sea urchins have feelings?
Well, clearly.
Careful.
Clearly they have feelings.
They were feeling very upset they were not in water, so they do
Yeah.
have feelings.
True.
Are you trying to warn me that this is a slippery slope?
I was going to say that
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah.
I think you just hear a very happy water just on repeat and get the sense that this is all you're going to get. Just
Are you
happy
getting
water and screams of give me more water.
Is your speak with animals working for you in this endeavor?
Well, I mean, it's working, but honestly, I don't know very much. I mean, I guess, they don't have eyes as such, and, well, they don't recognize that there's usually fishes around and stuff, and they only seem to care about whether or not there's water, which it's a valid concern.
For those who breathe and need water like we need air, then yeah, I would agree as well. But do you want to cut your losses with this? I mean, if all you're gonna get is what'd you say? They said that you only are getting is water and happiness sounds with water.
Yeah, I mean, they're happy. They're very happy to be in the water, and they're very unhappy not to be in the water. And well, that's really all I've got.
So at the very least, you get the sense that there's nothing wrong with the water.
Okay.
The water's good.
They're very pleased with it.
Okay, so the water isn't the problem then.
No. Well,
Because-
actually,
Yeah, go ahead.
I was talking to Barley the dog,
Yes.
and he says that the storms aren't coming anymore, and that's the storms what brings the fish. And I don't know that's true or not, but he
I had
seems to
noticed
think
that-
so.
Yeah, we've been having some really weird weather around here lately.
Yeah.
I'm noticing that. Seems like every day it's different. It's either like really warm or really cold, but no storms, no rain. I mean, there was a storm when we first arrived for a little bit, but yeah, it's been pretty dry now. Think about it.
I'll say this is around when like everyone's kind of coming back in together.
Mhm.
Okay.
DM.
Arlen, did you say that ghost was like the storm caller? They called the storms?
I don't think she has shared that information yet. But now that we're all here, I think she'll say, so I was looking in the water and I think her eyes are gonna kind of like go over to Paul. Oh, are you still here?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I assumed that once we were back in town, you'd be leaving. Are you like staying with us?
Well, I mean, I thought I was.
Oh no!
Unless you don't want me to.
No,
I
that's totally fine.
I'm not intruding. Am I?
No. I wasn't aware. But it's fine. Misunderstanding on my part. Good to meet you. But yes, happy to have you aboard.
Oh, thank you then. That's great. Thank you.
As I'm sure you've noticed, I'm a very experienced adventurer, so I'll keep you safe, make sure that things are all right.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so while I was in the water, I noticed that, I mean, the water was fine, but it felt like something was missing. Something was wrong, even. And when I came back, I thought of something. KayBee, you took notes on the runes that were on that cliff, right?
Yeah, I got that in my spell book.
Do you still have that?
Yep, right here.
Arlen's gonna take a look. With her second level in Warlock, she got the Eldritch Invocation Eyes of the Runekeeper, and she can read all writing.
Wow.
So this kind of like small glint of red energy covers her eyes as she's like looking at this. Not very noticeable, especially in the light of the day, but she takes a look and sees what this says.
Okay. Yeah, so you read it and you can see that it is primordial, specifically Aquan.
Okay.
So as you are looking at it, it's kind of like a very old dialect. So even if you did speak like Aquan, you might not be able to decipher it, but here it begins to translate before your eyes and you can glean meaning from it. And you can see that it is some kind of a spell, and it is a binding spell. Seems it is meant to keep something there. And you remember very distinctly, upon defeating the ghost, that all magic had dispersed from the stones.
All right. So this was a binding rune. Something to keep a spirit there, and we may need to learn more about the spirit, but killing it may have had a negative effect on the area. Potentially. This is just a theory, but and let's keep it to ourselves for now.
Do we need to like go get another ghost?
We might need to get a something, but Finn, this is one of the very many lessons of adventuring. Sometimes by doing something good, something bad can also happen. But then you can turn that around.
I've heard that phrase, no good deed goes unrewarded.
Exactly. But
I've heard that one before.
you can turn that around not admit to your mistakes, and seem the hero once more when you fix it. So
I want to purposely do something that's good that will turn bad, but eventually good.
No,
so then I'll
you
still get
don't-
praise?
you don't normally do the good things realizing that there will be a bad consequence. Well,
Oh,
sometimes you do, but not always.
oh, okay. So it's me doing something good, which,
And then something bad happens.
but then I
and
fix
you-
that, and then I become good again.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
How do we fix this?
That will take some research. We'll need to know exactly what that spirit was and where it came from.
So one thing you do know as you are looking at these runes, they do seem to bear a name, Shaysara.
Now this, and she'll point at it, it says Chesara, which doesn't actually translate to anything. I think it's actually a name. So we should try to find out what that is.
Okay.
And then from there, we'll keep going.
Okay. But so what it sounds like is the storms were being brought here by binding someone to those runes.
Potentially. This is a working theory.
Hmm.
I'm not sure it's a good thing to fix this.
Well, that's why we need to investigate.
Yeah.
I do agree.
I'll say that by now it's probably like 1 p.m., 2 p.m. Most of the morning is gone. And you can
Right.
see that the day is moving on.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
we've got some place to be tonight, don't we?
Tonight.
Yeah, tonight, yes.
Yeah, that's right. Didn't we agree to meet the boat captain or his representatives on the dock tonight? I don't remember what time though.
Do you have a
Cool.
few hours to kill?
Okay.
Okay. Well,
So you could do like one more thing and then probably need to meet up.
All right.
We can
Oh,
get
well.
coin later, unless you guys really want to get paid.
Well, I do also want to clean these urchins before they dry out. 'Cause Arlen eats fish, and so she needs something.
It's true. I could also potentially go upriver, see if I can find anything. But yes, having something for dinner would be good.
Mm-hmm.
KayBee, I can take the urchin and talk to the Miners Guild while you all take care of the sea urchins or whatever. It shouldn't be too long. Or you can come with me.
You'll take this. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, let's let those two. I'll go with you, Arlen.
Right.
Very well.
Okay.
Yeah. So
We're- And I don't. Do you want to come with us, Paul, or do you want to go back with them, or are you gonna go off on your own little thing?
Well, I was wondering if we should maybe sell these other purple glowing gems we got.
Well, that would probably no. I think we wanted to get that looked at by a mage hand or something of that name, or a sage. Sage.
A
That's what it was.
sage.
We were
Is
gonna have
there
that
a
looked at by
sage
a
here?
sage. Well,
I could go do that if there's a sage in Saltmarsh.
you could. Okay.
So
Well, we could split up, I suppose. Did you want me to go with you, Arlen? Or do you want me to go with Paul?
Whatever you want to do. I mean, if you feel like you'll need some more training with Bartholin, then you can come with me.
I think you do all right enough by yourself with boarding. I think I'll go with Paul, just so that he's not, not going by himself.
Oh,
And
thanks,
find
Finn.
out- We can go find out what the heck this thing is.
I would be good.
okay. So the party is splitting 3 ways. I love it. Very good. Okay, so KayBee and Garen are gonna go clean these sea urchins. Arlen,
That's probably very uneventful.
yeah. Spoiler, you do it, right?
Right.
Arlen, you are going to...
I'm selling the starfish, which also we don't need to like highlight unless you want, because I think this is the first time we go to the Miners Guild, but
It is the first time that you go to the Miners Guild. So as you are making your way there, you do have to go all the way around, and you see as you come up to the Miners Guild that it is bustling. It is very busy here. There are sounds of industry all around, and especially now at the height of the day, there is no idle person here. You can see that there is someone that you recognize instantly. They are currently at work themselves. You recognize Manistrad Copperlocks, who was one of the people on the council.
got it. I'm gonna stop somebody random. Excuse me, who handles your finances and precious metals?
Oh, you want to seek... No, I can't use the word Gimli. Hold on. Wow, Lord of the Rings just took all of these dwarvish names. Like, there's just no... You want to seek Kada. And they
Kada.
point into the building.
All right, thank you. And she'll head into the building.
Very good. So as you make your way in, you have to kind of like weave through a number of different people, and you eventually get to a desk where someone seems to be appraising various piles and carts of goods.
Afternoon.
You see a very strong and powerfully built woman. She has very many braids that are pulled back, and she has fire red hair, and she has these dark, dark black eyes. She looks at you and looks you up and down. Who
I
are
didn't
you?
come here for you to appraise me. I actually came here for you to appraise this. And she's gonna put the starfish on the table.
You can see her hands kind of reach for it and kind of drag it towards herself, but she's still looking at you. Well, I don't know about that. You're something to look at. Not from around here, are you?
No, newly in town, but perhaps you've heard of me at this point already. My name's Arlen.
Arlen. I? You're the one who's quite loose with the coin, aren't you? Buying friends left and right.
A few here and there. It's always good to have friends in the city.
Your reputation precedes you. Now where... She pats Starfish without even looking at her. Her eyes just trained on yours. Now where did you find this?
We found it in the water. Near the water. It washed ashore. Got covered in sand and we found it. And so
Right.
we thought Miners Guild might need some gold. And at the same time, it would be nice to have some gold of our own.
As you say that, her eyes narrow very slightly. Alright. We are interested in gold. I can have a look, but she looks down. You can see her reach for a number of different tools. She begins to appraise it. She is moving very slowly, deliberately. So what is it exactly that you are planning to do here in Saltmarsh? Strike out, build a fortune, like every other adventurer that makes their way through?
Pretty much, yeah. But Also, the idea is to make the place a little bit better.
How exactly do you plan on doing that?
Well, I noticed that you all are having a fish problem at the moment, so thought we would look into that.
I don't deal in fish. I deal in gold. You can see her chunk down a pickaxe and she breaks a small nugget free. She turns away and you see there's a table nearby and she begins to do alchemy things. You hear hissing and there's bubbling and boiling. And she has, in end result, a clear flask and she's twirling it around. And you can see, as it's been purified and cleaned, the small nugget glistens almost like starlight. It is so bright and flawless.
Well,
This is
If you're
good
not-
ware.
thank you. If you're not interested in fish, then perhaps the fact that we just cleared out the mine of undead recently will be of interest to you and your guild.
She looks you up and down again. I've heard of no such thing. There's no undead in the mine. What are you talking about?
Which mine was it?
So you had gone into the offshoot, so it was not the main mine. And you do know that the main mine is under control of the Copperlocks family.
Okay, so this is like a different group.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh no, this is the Copperlocks family.
okay.
Yes. But you had gone into a mine that was unrelated to the main mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was a offshoot mine, but we just got back from doing that, so perhaps the news hasn't spread quite yet.
All right. Well, this is good stock. I will offer you 500 gold pieces for it.
I know as a player she's bullshitting me. But does Arlen know that she's bullshitting me?
Go ahead and roll an insight check. Okay. 12.
Can I use my
You can re-roll if you want to use your blessing.
I will re-roll.
Okay. 20. Very good. Okay. Emma uses her re-roll. Okay. With a 20, you can tell that there is a lot of keeping cards close to her chest going on here. She is putting on a front and she is absolutely holding back. You don't know how much she's holding back, but she's definitely not doing you justice here.
Come on. Kada, I thought we had a bit of a rapport going, but I mean, what's the point of helping a town if all they're going to do is try to short you at every chance they get?
I don't care about this town.
What do you care about?
It's none of your business. 500 gold.
How about you actually be realistic with me on the price of this? I've already tested it. You know how pure this is. I know it weighs quite a hefty amount. I
Go
don't
ahead.
know much about appraising minerals, but I know it's worth more than that.
Go ahead and roll me persuasion. 12.
Can I use my nat 20?
Absolutely. Emma uses her nat 20. Okay. Fine. You're right. I can't stake our reputation on a little bit of... She kind of trails off. And she says, 750, take it or leave it.
All right, that's fine.
Then we have like a real quick cut of like, dunk, dink, dunk, flap. And then you get a big sack of money.
All right. Been pleasure working with you. I look forward to working with your guild more and hopefully unraveling the mystery that is you.
I don't think we're going to meet again. Adventurers like you die. all the time.
You must not have heard of me. And she'll take the bag and walk away.
And you can tell, even without looking, as you're leaving, she's totally watching you leave. You just feel the weight of her eyes on your back. Okay, and the scene fades to black. All right. So, Pole and Finn are seeking a place to offload these crystals, to get them appraised. So you do remember that there was mention about a wizard being here in Saltmarsh? So that is definitely a way you could go. You could try to do the Sea Grove of Obadhai. You remember that Farron had quite a few adventurers and outsiders kind of coming in, and they would trade information there. So there's a possibility that there's someone there. Or you could even try to go to the Temple of Procan, where there are clerics, and perhaps they might be able to give you some more information. So you have some options here, and you know these are options.
Well, Paul, what do you think is the best option we should do out of these choices that we have?
Well, I mean, they're kind of glowy and everything. I think maybe the wizard would know the most.
You know, I was sort of thinking the same thing, but I wanted to see what you thought as well. Cool. We got same wavelength going. All right, let's go to the wizard.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all make your way over to Kelidec Tower, number 6 here on the map. As you are approaching this 3-story tower, you see that it is a well-maintained home. There is no gate that surrounds this place. You see a main building, and the tower just kind of extends up from it. Despite there being no one on the grounds as you're making your way up, it seems that it's well maintained, it's well cared for. Would you like to go up to the front door and knock?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Let's go up.
Yeah.
Bang,
Okay.
bang, bong.
All right. You knock on the door, there is no answer. And on the final bong, the door swings open slightly.
I guess Finn will poke his head in a little bit, kind of look around. Does he see
Okay.
anything when he pokes in his head in?
So when you poke your head in, you can see that it is a well-furnished entryway. You can see that it tapers off into different directions. The interior is stone, and there are no lights lit inside. There's no candle, no fireplace, and it does not seem to be dusty at first glance.
Okay, so Finn will kind of stick his head in, and he'll go, "Hello, anybody here? We knocked on the door, and it just kind of opened on its own. I don't want to just kind of walk in here without being welcome. Hello?"
Your voice seems to almost echo in the emptiness of this home. Your head is just your head sticking in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Come on, Finn. Let's get it over with. We'll go right in. And I bet the wizard's upstairs. Let's find the stairs.
Okay. All right. Oh, I gotta follow you up the stairs, I suppose. Yeah.
Okay. As you begin to climb the stairs, you're making your way further into this home. Just as you're about to step on the first one of the staircase, you hear a distant clang, clang. You realize there's a set of stairs going down, and the noise is coming from below you.
Oh, I think he's downstairs. Or they are downstairs.
All right. Let's go downstairs then. And I'll start walking downstairs.
Okay.
I'll follow.
So you push open what eventually becomes a great oak door. And as you push it aside, you can see that there is some kind of a forge down here. And before you is a tall man, nearly 7 feet tall. He has dusky skin, a bald head, and he is currently not wearing a shirt, and he is laboring over what appears to be some kind of a small smithy. He does not notice your approach as he beats down on whatever he's working on. Clang, clang. The sound is deafening here in this stony room.
I don't want to break his concentration, but should we try and get his attention? What, should we wait till he's done?
Oh, we don't know how long that'll take.
Um,
Trying to think.
Hey, are you the wizard?
All of a sudden, he freezes. Turns his head to look over to the two of you. You see this man with bright, almost supernaturally bright blue eyes. Quickly scan over you, first Pole and then Finn. He drops the hammer down on the anvil in front of him. Who are you to enter my home?
Oh, wait, well, my name's Paul. This is Finn.
Hello. Oh, I tried to knock on the door, and it just opened, and I tried to yell throughout the whole thing. I didn't want to come in without being welcomed, but here we are.
I am Keladek. Keladek the Unspoken.
Oh. I think I've heard that name before.
You need to leave.
Well, before we do, sir, we happen to have some purple gems that we were hoping you might be able to help us detect. If not, would you at least be able to give us some place we could get these detected?
Do you pull out the gems? You show him?
I'll open it up. I'll open up the haversack.
Yeah.
And I'll put on a glove and pull it out. Like this, but we got a few of these. See, it glows.
As you pull out the purple glowing gem, he begins to slowly step towards you. He's casting a spell.
Oh no, what have we done? I don't know what to do in this situation, Paul.
Well, he's just casting a spell, right? It's fine. It's probably just,
until you get hit with the spell.
But I mean, we did ask him nicely.
We did.
Don't worry. If anything happens, I'll stand in front of you.
I don't like that either, but fine.
Okay. So he begins to speak in a foreign arcane language. And as he finishes casting the spell, we see like a brilliant wash of light take the screen and the camera fades to black. Paul, you have drawn the void card. It's gonna be fine.
That's good, right?
No, it's not. But I think we're gonna find out what happens when we get back from break.
No!
Yay, break!
No!
Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. We will be back in 5 minutes. We're gonna go grab some water, do some stretches, and we encourage you to grab a snack as well.
Yeah.
So we'll be back here. Break. So as the screen comes back into focus, we see Arlen. Where are you going to go? You have concluded your business.
At this point, she's going to meet up with where she thinks the rest of the group is, which is at the inn.
Okay. All right. So we'll say that as you come up to the inn is when KayBee and Garen have finished processing the sea urchins, and you have perhaps gone to find the others. So you are all currently outside of number 3, the Wicker Goat.
I give KayBee his gold.
Oh, that's a lot of gold.
Don't spend it all in one place.
Well, I got friends who can help me, so.
True. So where did the others go?
They went to look for a wizard, I think.
We know where the wizard is, right?
Yeah. You had talked about before seeing the wizard, but you had never actually committed to doing it. So you know that it is right outside the mining guild.
Oh, I was just over there. That's weird that they didn't walk with me, but that's fine. Do we want to go and see how things are going, or do we want to just wait for them here?
How much time do we have before we're supposed to meet the boat?
We'll say that it's about 3, almost 4 p.m. right now. It's almost 4 p.m. And you know that you're supposed to meet them around 7.
We've only got 3 hours. So I think we should go and get them so that we can all go together to meet the boat.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right, sound reasoning. Well, I know the way now, so let's go.
Okay. So same thing. You approach this very well-maintained building. It has a bit of a dark exterior. You don't see any lights through the windows. As you are making your way forward, you see that the front door is closed.
I'm gonna go inside.
Okay, you knock on the door.
No,
You open the door.
my friends are in there, so I figure it's fine.
The door is locked.
A magical lock?
I knock.
You knock. There's no response.
I stab into the door.
With your sword?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me athletics.
Let's see how this goes. Can it be with my charisma because that's my stat with my sword?
I will in certain cases, but not this one.
Dang it.
8. You stab your sword into the door. This is a very thick oak door. It kind of gets stuck.
Arlen, are you mad?
I'm getting there. Yeah. I cast Eldritch Blast through my sword.
Okay, go ahead and roll me Eldritch Blast. This will hit. I just want to see the damage. All right, excellent. Yeah, so the door splinters as you cast Eldritch Blast. Your blade is now free, and you see the remnants of the door that aren't hanging have been scattered throughout the inner hall here. You see, as they had before, not very much dust has collected, fine different decorations throughout. And on the far end, you see a staircase going up.
And then after the door is done settling, Garen is standing there with his thieves' tools in his hand, and he says, "Why does everybody insist on being destructive when you have somebody who can get you in with ease?"
I forgot.
That is twice somebody has destroyed a door before I could say, "I picked the locks."
Arlen, I don't think I can fix that.
Oh, I can just pay for a new one. Finn!
Your voice echoes off the walls of this stony interior. There's no response.
Can I insight check a situation? Or is it okay if Arlen is just very suspicious of what's happening right now?
You can be suspicious, of course. Absolutely. You know your friends are here. You could try to, like, if you wanted to, like, you know, use some critical thinking here, you could do an investigation, but you'd have to tell me what exactly are you trying to figure out.
She wants to figure out if Finn is in danger.
Okay.
And pull.
Okay, go ahead and roll me investigation. That's a dirty 20. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, as you kind of look around, you can see that there are footsteps, 2 pairs that are leading into this building, and very, very specifically, Pole has wooden shoes. And you pinpoint that. You know for a fact Pole and Finn have been in through here. The door was locked behind you. You didn't see any footsteps leading out of their make. So they are here. Why is the front door locked if they're here and there's no one to greet you? Instantly you know that there's something wrong.
And
Right.
another thing we know, they all know we're here after that boom.
Good. I want them to know. All right. Well, their footsteps are leading back there, so might as well follow.
See that there's some dirt that leads towards a set of stairs that you might have not seen at first glance. You see that the staircase going up actually does also wind down. There's some fresh dirt right at the foot of it. Head of it?
Dirt? What kind of dirt? I mean, a pile of dirt?
No, it looks like dirt that has been tracked in with shoes.
Okay.
Different shoes?
You with a 20 investigation, you can guess that Finn's shoes just picked it up.
Okay.
So Finn went that way.
Yeah, Finn does have 2 different shoes.
Finn went down or Finn went up?
Down.
Down. She will follow the footsteps.
Are y'all trying to be stealthy?
Not
Very
after I
nice.
just blasted down the door.
Are you charging down with your weapons drawn? Kind of paint me a visual here of what this looks like. You're going down a stony staircase.
Garen is trying to be stealthy, but apparently Arlen
I'm not
was too
helping.
loud.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
You
he
can
has
blame
his
that
bow
one
at
on
the
me.
ready, arrow knocked.
Okay. Your new bow?
Yes, the new
Okay.
bow.
Arlen is out front. She has Charybdis drawn and is kind of like holding it in one hand. She has her shield in the other and is like walking down the stairs. She's not like guns blazing, like about to attack someone. They're kind of just like in her hands as she's walking, but she's keeping an eye out and is keeping aware as she's like walking down these steps and through whatever corners and what else.
Okay.
I imagine she's at the front of the group.
What does KayBee look like right now?
So KayBee sees that Arlen is very intense and see all this energy built up in Arlen. So KayBee also is probably immediately on the defensive. So he has his shield on and he brings it up to where it's right beneath his eyes. And he's looking over the shield and he's got his sword up on top of the shield, ready to go. He's in this combat strike pose and he's following close behind Arlen.
Okay. So you wind down this staircase and you eventually make the landing. You see a great oak door. It is closed. What would you like to do?
I look towards Garen since he made a big deal about wanting to unlock doors. See if he wants to do anything.
All right, Garen will come up and use his thieves' tools to unlock the door.
Garen, it's not locked.
God damn it. Good, because
You
I rolled
failed.
a nat 1 on that.
Don't worry, you don't accidentally lock it, but it is unlocked.
He opens it up.
Okay, you push the door open and what you see is a large circular room that is some kind of a makeshift forge. It seems that the forge is still hot. Someone was recently working here. You can see that on the ground is Pole's haversack. And on the other side of the room, furthest from the door, you see Pole and Finn are currently manacled to the wall. So Pole and Finn, kind of rewind a little bit. You were subdued by this 7-foot tall wizard. Was completely overwhelmed. He took every single one of the purple crystals. He bound you to the wall and he left. So he did not take anything else, just the crystals. So, and then the door opens.
Wait, can I help you real quick, Stella?
Sure.
And he took Dwayne.
You know, I thought about that, but
I mean, I personally had other plans to get rid of Dwayne, but
it's
whatever. you wanna
fine.
do here.
No, if Dwayne's here.
Okay.
Why would a 7-foot tall wizard want a giant rock? It's
Yeah,
fine.
He can't even pick it up.
He has to spend an hour to attune to it. So,
Yeah, he's
yeah.
too busy for that.
Yeah, no. Thank you. Thank you. I did think about that. I will be honest, but I was like, no, not here. This is not the place. I destroy and dismantle this magic item that has become the bane of my existence. No, not here. Yeah. So Pole and Finn, you are bound. And all of a sudden the door just opens.
What are you two doing there?
Help!
Oh, yeah. Help!
Garen is looking for traps naturally. Assume there are none, but he doesn't know that.
Okay. Roll me an investigation or perception. You'll get different information.
Perception is actually better, provided roll 20 doesn't decide to poop on me on this roll.
22. You look around. You can definitely tell that there are no traps here.
Okay. He puts the arrow away. All right, let's get him down. He goes over to them.
They're locked.
I go to work on one of them.
Okay. 21 Thieves' Tools from Garen. 14 from KayBee. Absolutely. Almost simultaneously. Garen just a little quicker than KayBee. You hear the click, and you are free.
Oh, thank you.
What
Thanks a lot.
happened?
Yeah, I told the wizard I'm normally not into this kind of stuff, but he insisted.
That
God.
this big guy beat us up, and then he took our purple rocks.
He did. He
Keladick, I think his name was.
Yeah. Certainly was one if he wasn't called that. But yes, no. We showed him the rocks. Well, first he was angry because when we came in, the door was just opened for us. I don't know about how you guys got in here, but the door just opened for us.
The door wasn't even there.
Yeah, it was open. Ish.
Well, I suppose that'd be somewhat accurate. I mean, we didn't really close the door when we walked down, so yeah, I guess that would be right. Either way, yeah, we showed him the rock and he just started casting some kind of spell. It was so bright in here. Next thing I know, he's trying to tie us up.
He's still here.
He took off.
He took off. I would assume he's still here, but I don't know.
I think he went to do something with those purple rocks.
Probably.
I think he was real excited about them. As soon as we pulled him out, he cast a spell and then he beat us up and he took them.
Yeah.
And so he probably is. I figure that he's a bad guy, and he's going to do something bad with them.
Well,
yeah.
Let's look upstairs, see if he's still here.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure.
If so, we can deal with that.
Let's not take too much time in this investigation. We need to come back to it.
If a wizard beats up our friends, do we really want to mess with the wizard?
Arlen,
think
Arlen
all of us-
looks at KayBee really strangely. Yes.
Yeah. I think with all of us we could take him, but we do have a prior engagement.
Yeah, that's true.
This investigation can happen after.
Yeah, we can come back and beat him up later.
If he's still here and he's doing something evil,
The only
we still
thing-
have 3 hours until we need to, well, perhaps two
Less
and
than
a half
that
at
because we
this
had to come
point.
here.
Yeah, true.
Yes.
We
as
still
long
have
as we-
time.
I'm just worried that if we don't do something now, and we go when we meet up our engagement, by the time we do come back and fight this wizard, whatever power that is probably trying to get out of these crystals, or whatever it's trying to do with these crystals, maybe it'll be even worse for us.
Yeah, so let's just,
Perhaps.
at the very least,
Let's-
take a look upstairs.
All right. Let's make certain. Let's see if he's still here.
All right.
Okay.
Plus, he took our stuff.
He
So-
did. Wait.
We should
We-
take some from his.
Yeah. Yeah. He took your haversack. We don't have your haversack, do we?
No, it's right over there. I
right
got it.
there in the middle of the
Oh,
floor.
well then, yeah, it's right. He took our crystals. We should take something from him.
Okay. So y'all rush upstairs to see what you can find.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I get perception or investigation checks from everybody? That's a 19 from KayBee. 13 investigation from KayBee. 13 perception from Garen. 10 perception from Pole. 5 perception from Arlen. 19 investigation from Finn. Finn, you come across, so you all kind of like scamper up the stairs, and it's 3 stories. You're quite winded by the time you're upstairs, and you find a very elaborate bedroom. You see on the nightstand there is a ring, Finn, and this ring is made of silver, and you see that it has a copper disc in the center. And in the center of the copper disc is a strange arcane symbol.
Oh.
Looks very valuable.
It does. Yeah. I'll put it in my pocket.
Okay. Hello, Raiders. Welcome on in. Lord Gosumba, thank you so much for the raid.
Hello.
Thank you. Yes, it was my birthday yesterday. Hello, welcome. Thank you.
More birthday wishes. Give her more birthday wishes.
Thanks. No, you don't need to. Okay. So that was with Finn, Arlen with a 5 perception. It's a nice room. Yep. A 10 investigation poll. You kind of get the feeling that Helidic doesn't spend a lot of time in here. You're able to kind of put together, like, the bed seems like it's been untouched in some time. There's even some dust kind of gathering on the fabric. There are a number of books on a shelf nearby, most of which seem to be in languages that you do not understand. Garen with a 13 perception, you see that there is a strange effect with the way that the window is open and it is kind of pushing on a tapestry behind the bed. The 19 investigation, KayBee, you're able to discern that there's something weird about the way that the carpet has been laying underneath the bed. Seems as if the bed has been pushed and then pushed back into place.
Yeah, I pointed out.
That doesn't look right there. There's probably a trap door or something hiding underneath there.
There's something with that tapestry. Finn, I want you to pull it back. Garen gets an arrow ready.
Sure. Pulls it back.
Okay, you see that there's a switch.
All right. Garen lets the bow go. A little disappointed. Then he walks over and flips the switch.
Okay. As you flip the switch, you hear a metallic and deep grinding of stone, just kind of crunching, and you see that the bed shifts. It turns very, very slightly, and where one of the posts had been, scrapes audibly over the ground, and there seems to be a loose stone underneath.
Garen would remove the loose stone. What's down there?
Okay. As you pull the stone aside, you find a small bracelet. Seems to be 2 strings. They are deep blue in color, and they seem to have been braided together in a very simple knotted design. At first glance, it doesn't seem very interesting.
But it was hidden. Very deliberately hidden.
Mm-hmm.
KayBee, what do you make of this?
You touch it?
Bracelet. Yeah.
Did you
Garen.
pick it up?
Yes.
You wearing gloves?
Yes. We covered Garen's always wearing gloves
Okay.
last week.
Okay.
Hold it right there for a second.
And I cast detect magic as an action, and we're going to look around this room, and also at this item.
Okay. You can see very visibly, like, all of the magic items that are magical on everyone. You see the ring in Finn's pocket is glowing. And
Oh,
you
that's a nice ring.
see the string that Garen is holding has enchantment magic on it.
That's something special. I don't know what it does. We'll have to identify it later.
Okay. And then probably also Garen's new bow is glowing.
Yes, absolutely.
Where'd you get that? That's
And
really
the
nice.
red necklace that Finn has also.
Just yep. Okay.
Probably
oh my
also
God,
in the
you
same
guys
pocket.
glow so much.
Sorry, KB.
What do you mean? This bow? It was left in my room. Said from an admirer. Finn got something also from this
Yeah, the
admirer.
meatball kit. Yeah.
Little meatball kit.
Oh, I got the accent.
So scan the room for anything else that could stand out as interesting.
Nothing else seems to. Actually, can you post it in the chat real quick? Detect magic. Okay. 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, then should have lead, 3. Okay. You see in the bookshelf, there must be a hollowed out book. And you can see glowing beyond it is the shape of a potion.
Ooh, going to retrieve that.
Okay.
Can we tell what the school of magic on the potion?
You can tell it's a potion of spider climbing.
Oh, that's nice. Here, Garen. This is a potion of spider climbing.
Ooh, that could be useful. He kind of finds a spot in his pack for it.
Just looting the wizard's house.
Yeah, fair is fair.
A very
Yeah, we
powerful
covered.
wizard's house.
We covered.
Okay.
He stole from us.
Yep. Okay.
He took 4 things from us, right?
Yep.
So
okay.
far, we've gotten 3 from him.
Garen,
Yeah.
so what do you do with the string bracelet?
I
Tim
think you should
knows
give-
this is a bad idea, but he's gonna pull a Finn and put it in his pocket.
Put it in your pocket. Okay.
That would look nice on Ireland.
You
Front or
want me to
back
wear
pocket?
it?
I don't know. Isn't it a bad idea to put on a magic item when you don't know what it does?
Yeah, that's probably true.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's a great way of finding out what things do.
Well, not the smartest though, is it?
Maybe not necessarily. Do any of these books in particular look very important, or based on like the topics that they kind of go over?
They seem mostly historical. Probably dry reading.
Any
Okay.
history on Saltmarsh or ghosts?
Ooh.
No, it seems to be about like distant places. You can tell that they are it's just a collection of just random books.
I took the one that looks the oldest.
Okay.
Are there any about weather, like storms?
There is one.
I take that one too.
Okay. All right. The book, the history book that you've picked up, it says something about the Sul Kingdom. The one about the weather talks about storm calling.
Okay, cool. I will read those later.
Okay. Yeah, it's about, we'll say, close to 6 p.m. now.
All right, let's get moving.
Yeah, let's get to where we need to go to.
Okay, very good. So the group of you begin to sprint your way out, and you make your way towards the docks. Is there anything you want to do before you approach the docks?
Arlen, should we have left a note?
No.
I'm pretty sure if he comes back, he'll know we took it. Took his stuff.
True, true.
I have a feeling he'll know why we did it.
I have a feeling he won't care.
I don't think he'll call the cops.
No, I think he's got his own method of retaliation for doing things. We would know,
Yes.
wouldn't we, Paul?
Well, I would love to meet him.
This track
He
is
likes to hang
misleading.
people
There's
on his
no
wall,
birds.
so...
No birds.
No bird? Oh, yeah.
No birds.
No bird.
All right. So you make your way back towards the docks. You can see that it has started to get dark now as it's getting closer to 7 p.m. You do have to rush across Saltmarsh and hurry.
Mhm.
You push past people. Can I get deck saves from everybody? I just want to see something. You'll be fine, but I just want to see. Okay, that is a 21 deck save from Garen, a 7 from Finn, a 7
many-
from Pole.
How many rerolls do I have?
You have one blessing. KayBee has a 16, Arlen has a 19.
Not for a bunch of people.
Okay, Finn and Pole, in your rushing, you do shoulder some people. You probably go like, oh, sorry, but you have to hurry along. You
Sorry,
can't
sorry.
really offer more than just that.
Sorry.
As you make your way over, you can see that there is a small rowboat set up right next to the Prime Water Estate, right here. And you see 2 guards. One of them, Arlen, is very familiar. It's the elven woman from the other night. Last night. Oh, fancy seeing you here.
You as well? I didn't realize we'd be meeting again so soon.
Yes, I thought they would keep me on patrol, but so it seems that I've been upgraded to be your escort.
Congratulations on the promotion.
Thank you for the big tip.
Of course. Did you enjoy your drinks?
Absolutely.
Perfect.
I would not have enjoyed them so much if I knew I was going to be back on a boat.
Well, you could always swim if you wanted.
No, please get in the boat. Let's go.
All right.
I'm with you 100% on all of that. As Garen climbs into the boat.
We want to make our way there
Mm-hmm.
before
Yes.
they leave.
Is Quick with us?
Quick is not with you. Quick is back at the Wicker Goat.
Would we have invited Quick to come with us?
I would say that at this point, it's too late.
Okay.
Okay. Is there any last thing? This is where like the game does the auto save and it
Yeah,
gives
it's
you a
like-
chance to go through your inventory
Text
before
scroll.
we move
If
on.
you want to do anything before this point, do it now. Yes. No one.
All right.
I'm Gucci.
Very good. And slowly, the boat pushes off and begins to row away from Saltmarsh. We go to map.
Ooh.
Right.
Fancy new map.
Okay. As the group of you are rowing out, the 2 guards don't have much to say. And they more or less just take your direction and where you expect the boat to be. The next few hours that pass are quite uneventful. I imagine it's filled mostly of the group of you talking. And one of the guards says, I just want you to know that we were not told to engage in any combat. The council does not wish to put us in the line of danger. We are simply here to escort, provide transportation, and to deliver a message if all things go south.
Are they telling the truth?
You can roll an insight check. Anybody can. That's a nat 2026. Very good. 11 from Garen.
Arlen would be really good at spotting a liar.
Takes one to know one.
19 from Finn and a dirty 20 from Paul. Yeah, so absolutely you get the sense that there's no reason to not lie about this. They seem to be pretty forthcoming.
All right. Well, if you decide that you do want to help, you can have a cut of what we find. But if you want to stay out of it, that is fine as well.
The elven woman kind of looks thoughtful. An even cut?
If you pulled your weight, absolutely.
Hmm.
An adventurer's cut.
An adventurer's cut. You know, looking over at the other guard, Edward, I think I want a little bit of adventure in my life. I think I will join you. And after all, it only takes one person to deliver a message, doesn't it? You have drawn the knight card, Emma.
Oh.
This guard is now suddenly a level 4 fighter and is deathly loyal to you. Did we give them a name?
We did not. No.
No.
Okay. My name is Imloth.
Yay.
Emloth?
Imloth.
Emloth.
And how hot are they?
They are.
3rd degree burns?
Yeah.
Oh my god, they're so fucking hot.
Wow, that was kind of high roll.
Right. Well, it's good to have you, Emloth.
All right. And I added Imloth to the people we've met.
Okay, excellent.
Go ahead and check out my description.
The people we've met.
I know you know who I am, but do you actually know the others?
Thanks for calling me hot. All right. Hello, I'm Imloth. Nice to meet you. I met you, pointing at Arlen, during your midnight swim. I presume that these are your companions?
Yes. We have my apprentice, Finn.
Hello.
We have Garen. We've got KayBee. And we have Paul.
Hi.
Very good. This will be exciting. I've never hunted pirates before. Huh?
It's great.
All right. So night falls, and with it leaves heat. You find that the sea air is cold and it's cutting. It is quite salty. And you notice that there is a lack of sea life. Nothing below, nothing above throughout this voyage. And you eventually make your way to the coast by the haunted house. As you do, you float your way into the cove underneath the haunted house. You find that secreted away path. As you are waiting, I get perception checks from everyone. It's a 22 from Arlen, 3 from KayBee, 15 from Garen, 19 from Finn, and a 9 from Pole. Okay, Arlen, you're the first one to spot it. There's a pinpoint of light in the distance. Long, fades to black, short, short, short. Light flicking in and out, a message hidden within.
The light is coming and going. It was long, short, short, short.
Yes.
Who has the book?
I wrote that down. Let me get that. It's right here.
And who has the lantern?
That'd be one of the people that can't see in the dark.
I think I have a...
Garen took the lantern.
Oh my god.
Somebody's got something.
Please tell me somebody has the lantern.
Most dive out of it.
Oh my god.
Oh,
As the group is like patting down their pockets trying to find this lantern, you see
This is gonna be okay. This is gonna be okay.
long, short, short, short. Again, flicker in the
So-
distance. About 10 minutes later.
Are we down in the lower level below the house?
You're in the
where-
cave.
That's the cave, right? Under the house?
so is it still in the room?
I pick up a rock and I turn my back to the water and I make it glow. I make it illuminate with magic.
Um.
I'm
Okay.
I'm looking at my notes. I know we had the there was 2 different patterns. I don't remember which was which. I don't have it in my notes, but KayBee had written it in his book.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
also had a vision, so
Yeah.
you would know. You
Yep.
know, short, long is the answer.
So with this illuminated rock,
How far does it illuminate?
it makes bright light 5 feet and dim light 5 feet. But what I'm thinking is, even though it may illuminate near us, it's just like if you or I are outside at night. You can see as somebody smoking a cigarette at 1,000 yards, right? Just there, if you're looking for it, you can see light.
Okay. So a bullseye lantern, which is what you were supposed to bring, has a range of 60 to 120, which is significantly.
Is there not one here in the hideout?
Yeah, Garen is going to run back to the room.
Okay, no, okay. If you left it here, did you sell it or did you leave it here? That's my question.
I don't remember us ever selling
I
a
don't-
lantern.
I don't remember anyone
Okay.
saying they picked it up, so
Don't-
it's got to be here.
Okay, don't worry
Yeah.
about it. You would
But
have picked it up on the way, so you have it.
Okay.
Who has it?
I can have it if no one else wants it.
Okay, Finn is holding it. How do you respond?
Book says short, long, short, long. So do it like the same way they did it. Give it a
Okay.
little time.
I try to follow on the pattern.
Okay. As you do, you wait. And then there's an answer. Long, long, long.
The answer's long, long, long. That's what I heard back anyway.
Did the vision tell me what that's supposed to mean?
No. You see the 2 guards just kind of standing there looking at you. They probably wouldn't have answered if it wasn't kosher, right? We should go? This is probably the signal to go, right?
I think it
Believe
must-
so.
Yeah.
All right. Get in.
All right.
Okay. Everyone gets in the boat.
Everyone be ready.
Mm-hmm.
Garen has his bow ready.
All right. So you begin to push out on the water. And you begin heading towards the boat. Do you want to head straight for it? Do you want to try to go around it? What is the plan here? Imloth awaits your instruction.
As we
Garen
get closer
first.
to the boat, what do we see? Do we see the silhouette of 5 people, 10 people?
Okay, so it's very hard to see up onto the boat. The boat is very tall. Where did I put this? Okay. Boat is very tall, and most immediately you can see that there are 2 people on the boat. This boat is about, let's see. It was about 90 feet long. So this is not a small boat. You see that it has a great number of sails. It has very elaborate rigging. You can see that there's a crow's nest up top. You can see that it has a massive masthead towards the front of it. This is a full-on vessel. This is not a small thing. And with large vessels, usually is a numerable crew.
Ireland, can you see? How many people do you see?
I'm gonna try to see as well as I can.
So you only really see 2.
I only see 2 at the moment.
Does anyone have a higher passive perception of 16? That was Garen's, right? 16?
Yes.
Okay. Garen, you notice that as your boat is like making its way out towards this large vessel, there is another boat some distance away that is making its way from the ship and going to the shore. And so far, it's been about 15 minutes. You can tell it's going to be at least another 15 to 20 to get to the boat. So this is not a small or a short voyage from the shore to the boat.
So
Means it's-
this little boat coming off the ship, are they going to pass us?
They're at a distance.
Okay, so they're going to the shore, but not towards the cove.
They are going towards the cove.
Oh, okay.
It
So
doesn't
we
seem
will-
like they're bothering to get close to you.
Okay.
Do
There's
you
a
remember
boat.
hearing anything about, like, were they supposed to come to us?
We killed everyone who had the answers.
Well, we had the books and stuff, though.
You did. Go ahead and roll me an intelligence check.
Can I do that?
Yeah. Anybody can do this. 12 from KayBee, nat 20 from Arlen, 22.
Jesus Christ.
So nat 20 from Garen, a 4
Dang.
from Pole. Okay. And an 8 from Finn. Okay. So Arlen and Garen, to you try to put yourselves in the shoes of smugglers. If you got the code correct, which you're pretty sure you, with great confidence that KayBee gave you the right answer, the most effective way for them to transport goods would be to have a boat filled with stuff, head over to the ship, and for the ship to lower a boat to go get some stuff so that there's 2 boats moving in rotation for a quicker transport. That way they're not waiting for one boat to go back and forth.
Okay.
So
So this is normal.
This is normal, and they are not going to waste their time talking to you. They're going to go to the cove.
Cool.
This is fine. Let's continue.
Should we go and well, stop those guys, take their boat?
No,
And no?
no. because that's people not on the boat. Gives us a chance to take the boat before they realize something's wrong. Few less numbers against us yet.
Arlen, since you can see really far, maybe you go in the water now and you go on the other side. If they play any tricks, you can sneak up behind them.
All right. And
Wait.
Arlen will just go in the water.
Are you gonna swim with all your armor on?
It doesn't affect my swim speed, does it?
No, but it does clank real loud, and you will have to climb onto the boat if you want to get on the boat.
Yeah, but I figure at that point they will have been discovered already.
Okay.
I'm gonna share before I leave. I'm gonna share my dark vision with Garen though.
All right. What's the distance on that? Let's see.
300 feet.
Okay. Have dark vision. You can share this feature with willing creatures within 10 feet of you.
Oh, I can share it with everybody then.
Yeah.
Well, 3 people. So
Okay.
Garen,
I think it's
Finn, and Paul.
Eyes of Night. I think it basically centers around you. So they have to basically be within 10 feet of you, and then they get this. It isn't you choose people. It's like you don't cast it on them. They just have to be in distance of you. Yeah. So this will be helpful, like when you're on the boat, probably.
Okay.
Cool. A Twilight Cleric is really cool. All right.
Right?
Yeah. Sounds good. Okay. So you begin to close your distance. Where are my notes? As you make your way up towards the boat, you can see that there are 2 people. Map change. So here at the bottom, you'll see that there are rigging diagrams. Just to give you an idea of the shape of the boat, because you can see that very clearly. So it is a very large boat. You can see that it has a deck. Hold on, they have names. Ugh. There's an upper deck, main deck, a hold, which is below the main deck, and probably a bilge, which is where they have the water line. And now, as you're kind of coming in closer, you can see the main deck. There are 2 people peering down. The boat that you are currently in is heading towards the ship directly towards them. And Arlen, you are trying to swim underneath the boat to go to the other side.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me grab your tokens. Boop, 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 boop. Mhm. Reveal area. Okay. So you are making your way towards the boat. As you're kind of coming up, you hear one of the people on the boat call down to you. All right, we're dropping the ladder. Arlen, you can very clearly hear them as things are beginning to come into play here. How do you want to play this? What do you want to do?
On the other side, is there a rope or a ladder or anything?
Yeah, we'll say that there's a rope ladder.
Wow, both. Okay, cool. So, Arlen will grab onto it, and she's gonna wait, listening for when she thinks Finn and them are at the top.
Okay. So on the other side, the two individuals drop down a ladder and the boat comes to a crawl as it gets tied to it.
I think
So-
Paul will try to enthrall them,
okay.
if that's okay with everyone else.
Yeah. Cast a spell.
So
What does this look like?
Just waves his hands and goes and makes strange noises and kind of silly, like baby talk stuff. And then it works on people within 60 feet that can see and hear.
Okay. Wow. Can see, that can hear you. That you can see and that can hear you. Any creature that can't be charmed succeeds. Okay, cool. So this will be the two of them. Are there people looking at you from... Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
it would only be the ones that I can see because it says creatures of your choice.
Okay.
That
Very
I can
good.
see.
All right. I have to open so many character sheets. Okay. The gentleman on the right will make a wisdom saving throw. He fails. The lass on the left make a wisdom saving throw. And she also fails. Okay, excellent. All right, they fail. And they are now charmed. So what does it look like when your charm spell takes hold? Do we see anything visible around them? How do they start to behave?
So I think their eyes sort of get that swirly like Ka from the Jungle Book look. And so they look, yeah, they have and they kind of do this kind of almost like a ethereal, slow walking kind of thing. They just sort of pay attention and sort of relax into it.
Okay. Very good. Yes, so Quick did not come, but we do have the guard, and I didn't have time to set that up. So we'll pretend that Quick's not here. This is actually the guard, but they are mechanically the same thing. Yeah, so the rope gets laddered, and they're like, "Oh, it's you. Hey, I know you." You see that the two of them are pinpointedly looking at Pole. Well, I'll hold the rope. Come on up.
Busy. Time to get busy. And I clamber up the rope.
Okay. With them assisting you, you can take your time. So more or less, everybody gets on board.
And I look over to Garen, and to Finn, and to Pole. And when these two folks are not looking at me, I go like this.
So for our viewers that cannot enjoy a visual representation, can you explain what you just did?
Right. So I pantomime jumping on these two people and grabbing them and tying them up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Garen would
Finn nods.
yeah. Garen would turn and try to tackle the one nearest him.
Tackle.
And I jump on too. I help.
Okay.
I guess as they're trying to tackle the one, I'll tackle the other.
Okay. They're like, "Hey, what are you doing? Why are you doing this?" Oh. Okay. What?
I forgot. Enthralled.
Yep.
You
You didn't even need to, yeah.
The gentleman on the right is like, unhand me, you have to buy me dinner first. Excuse me, who the fuck do you think you are?
I start climbing.
Okay, yeah. You hear a
Your
little bit of
daddy.
a raised you hear a little bit of a raised voice, and then you hear the woman start laughing. Oh, come on, it's just good fun. Haven't you had a bit of wrestling?
Garen says, when he says, "Who do you think you are?" Garen says, "Your daddy."
He's like, you're not my daddy. I don't what no. Go I don't like you. Anyway, what exactly are you doing? Do you need help loading the boat? Should we climb down? What? They're just kind of waiting.
So, yeah, I think we're trying to tie these people up. We know
Yeah.
that any magic we use probably won't last long.
Okay. All right. Can I get survival checks from whoever's tying up these individuals?
I'm helping Garen.
Okay, that is a nat 20 from Garen. Very nice.
Alright.
Yeah.
Garen says, "KayBee, get out of my way."
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can help.
Arlen, you're up.
I guess I'll tie the other one up. We'll attempt to.
Okay. I'm just
Okay.
gonna go ahead and give this to y'all for free. It's probably really safe to assume that these are not the only 2 people on the boat. So
Yeah.
spell's not
So
gonna
let's
last
move.
forever. Just
Yep,
take
let's
what you
get
want
them-
from that.
Get these
It only
guys
lasts a
taken care of
minute.
quickly.
Okay, they are tied up. What do you want to do with them?
All right. Is there?
He's like,
Someplace
hey
we can
man,
shove them.
that's kind of
Gag them.
gag them. Okay,
Mhm.
excellent. All right,
Yeah.
they are silenced.
Can hide them under that boat.
Yeah. Yeah. Under the longboat there.
What is
Good idea.
silence? I hate the default roll 20 icons because they're so confusing. Okay, they all right. So you stuff them under this boat here.
Yep.
All right. They kind of thrash around a little bit. It makes a little bit of noise, but not too much. All right. So you see Arlen clamber up on the other side. And you are all now effectively on boat.
All right. So now we begin looking for and taking care of the rest of the crew.
Okay. So you see that the ship has a set of stairs on either side that go up. And kind of like you see there are a number of doors around you as well, and there is a grate right beside you, Garen. You can see that the stairs go up onto a landing, the upper deck, and you can hear noise of people up on both sides. So if they could peer down at you at any moment,
All right.
you'll have to make a
So-
decision on the course of action here. There are doors. There are many doors. There's 3 doors on your left, and there are 4 doors on your right.
And then stairs going up.
Should we
Arlen,
secure the people on deck first? Go up one of the
Yes.
stairs.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's go up
Sure,
the
yeah.
stairs by Finn.
Maybe both sides at the same time because they'll see us across the top.
Good point.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to follow Arlen. It looks like she might be going up these stairs over here.
Finn.
Yes.
I'll
Let's
go
go
up
this
these
way.
ones then.
Finn, go with Pole. And
Okay.
Garen will follow with behind them.
And we got my buddy.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, it's Penny Sprinkle should be here too, no?
Yes, we can do that.
Cool.
Hold on. We're getting graphical updates.
Yay.
Moth. Guys, she's so hot. Blap.
So hot.
Oh, she's a little larger than everyone. Okay. Close enough. Okay, very good. Okay. Yeah. So, do you want to like time this together? Do you want to rush up there? Do you want to sneak up there? What is the plan here?
Oh, Arlen's involved. That means we're gonna rush.
Okay, she's going with you.
You know me.
All right. So is it like a 3, 2, 1, and then we go up kind of thing?
I think Garen would try to do some sort of a countdown if Arlen lets him.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Very good. So coordinated effort on both sides as you rush up.
This is very uneven.
Right.
All right. As you clamber up, you see people wheeling around towards the source of noise, and they're like, "What the fuck do you think you're doing? Who are you?" And blades become drawn, and it's very clear that they are not welcoming, and they're quite upset that you're here. All right. I've got to open up quite a few things. Just give me a sec.
Mm-hmm. Wait a minute, who are you?
Okay. Got you. Okay. Yes. Very good. Teehee goes, "Hold up a sec. Who are you?"
Ooh, yeah.
All right. So, all at once, everyone begins to draw their weapons. I'll make PCs go first. You see before you, there is someone clearly a wizard, someone dressed in fine robes, that they are a halfling. And they begin to conjure a spell. Their hands are waving around and they're casting something. You see off to the side beside them is someone dressed very elaborately. And of course, the hat gives them away. They have a very enormous tricorn and a very floofy feather sticking out of it, identifying them as the captain, because who else would have that much swag? Beside them are a number of different deckhands throughout, and they all have scimitars and crossbows. KayBee, you are up first.
I raise my sword above my head, and I say, "By the powers of the forest!" And there's a burst, the starburst of sparkles come out of my sword and showers over the three of us here, and we're all blessed as I cast the spell Bless.
Okay, very nice. All right. So for this map, we do not have grids enabled. I would just like everyone to remember that you cannot end your turn with another ally. You'll have to share your square. So everyone has to have an individual square at the end of your turn. So choose where you want to be.
Okay, so I cast a spell, and then I run forward, and I'm going to get in the face of this wizard.
Okay.
Right there. And if it's okay, I'm going to have my owl on my shoulder, unless you want separate initiative for the owl.
It's fine.
Okay.
Excellent. Is that your turn?
And actually, can the owl get in the face of this wizard to give the help action?
It has to be your bonus action, right?
No.
The familiar can only take an attack action if you give up your action.
Gotcha.
And actually, that's your familiar. The
yours is
wizard's familiar
different.
can't do that. They can never attack.
But they
Okay.
can still take any other kind of action, right? Except an attack.
Okay. All right. Yeah, excellent. Yeah, so friend goes up in the face of this wizard here. Very good.
Sweet. That's my turn.
Okay. Imloth will rush forward, drawing 2 hand axes, and we'll go up to this bandit and do a little slashy slash. Jeez. Okay. So you see her sort of like just whirlwind her various blades, and they both connect, doing significant damage. This person here is bleeding profusely. You see them take one right to the neck, another one right across their chest, and Imloth looks over her shoulder over at Arlen. Am I doing a good job?
You're doing great.
Fantastic. She like kicks the bandit off of her blades, and he's like stumbling around. Okay. It's their turn. You see him making a desperate attack towards her. Oh geez, that's a hit. All right. So that's gonna be 2 damage. Ah, tis about to scratch. We'll see this bandit here surge forward. I think he'll jump in front of his captain here. He'll go here. And he will attack Imloth as well. Blah. Misses. Then we go over here. This bandit will run forward to Finn and attack. What is your AC? 16. Okay, that's a miss. See him trying to hit you, but you dodge out of the way. It is now the pirate captain's turn. Pirate captain. Okay. He will step forward. See him kind of like push this pirate off to the side as he weaves through. Get out of my way, you scurvy dog. He draws his longsword and he takes it into 2 hands. Just kidding. He takes it. Yep, no, I said it. Okay. I'm going to use one of my nat 20s here, and he's going to hit KayBee. So you take 23 slashing damage.
Ouch. Stop in the name of the law.
He comes up and he goes and just smacks you with the sword. It is a grievous attack. Penny Sprinkle, it's your turn. KayBee looks very hurt. Very, 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 very hurt.
Penny Sprinkler's gonna fly up here and assist against this guy.
Okay.
Help do the help action.
Okay, very good. She starts flying in his face. We're gonna take you down. Garen, it's your turn. You're muted.
You know what? I probably should have mentioned this on the break, but we never said what the poison from the urchins did.
I would say that they would have maybe like a paralyzing effect.
Okay.
It would not be fatal.
Right. All right. So Garen would step up here.
Okay.
And then kind of, I guess, do a little bit of a spin move behind Finn to shoot at this guy here.
Excellent.
And he would have sneak attack, correct?
Yeah.
But probably not surprise.
Well, this is definitely enough to kill him.
Okay.
Tell me what this looks like.
All right. Well, as Pennywise starts flooding around the guy, kind of distracting him, Garen comes around behind Finn, just immediately snaps up and lets loose the arrow and hits him right square in the chest, and he flops over.
So as you do, you feel... Wait, where do you have the string bracelet?
It's in his right pocket.
Okay, his right front pocket.
Yeah.
You feel a small burst of cold energy sort of radiating from it. And somehow you just intuitively know that the magic from it is gone and you have absorbed it. You have drawn the star card. You instantly get to add +2 to any of your ability scores. You cannot exceed 24.
Yay.
As you kill this bandit in front of you, you just feel a surge of confidence as this magic item breaks.
All right.
Anything else for you?
You know what? Garen is probably going to try to utilize the inherent shadows, because I'm assuming there's no lights on the ship either.
There are lights kind of intermittently. That's why you can
Okay.
see here.
Okay.
We're not going to worry about it here.
All right. Well, he's probably going to try to use the shadows from the intermittent lights to use a cunning action to stealth.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Finn, it is your turn.
Oh, well, took care of the one. Good job, Garen. So as Finn looks over, does it appear we have to go down the stairs and then go all the way to the lower upper and then walk up the stairs?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This boat is like 90 feet long.
Oh fudge. All right. I don't think there's a way I don't want to. No, we're not gonna jump that. That'd be stupid. I guess we're just gonna have to run down and hopefully we can get there in time. I really
Okay.
don't see what else we can do.
So you are... Let's see if this works. So the stairs are down here. The stairs are about 50 feet from you. That's not right. That can't be right. You are, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It's 40 feet to right next to Arlen.
Okay, so that would take all of my action just to go down the stairs.
Take all
Not
of your
even-
movement.
movement. Yeah, that's what I mean.
If you want to use your action as a dash, then you can also move again, and you can like go past Arlen and onto the other side.
Sure, why not?
Okay. So you'll have an additional 20 feet behind Arlen, so 5, 10. Yeah, you can basically come right up against any of these guys here. You can't get on the other side. Yep.
Okay.
Yep, you can get there. You can move one more.
Sure. Why not?
Okay.
I'll just be right next to the guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so you do have one bonus action that used up your action.
I think the only thing I can do bonus action wise right now is Hunter's Mark, so I don't think
Okay.
there's anything else.
Do you want to do Hunter's Mark?
Would Hunter's Mark still work with my rock?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
melee and ranged.
Okay. So the guy with the hat that I'm
Mhm.
standing right next to, is he like the captain of this whole thing?
It's
or-
pretty obvious he's the captain. Yeah.
I'll Hunter's Mark the captain.
Okay, excellent. Good move. Okay. This looks like a good hunter's mark. Cool. All right, that's your turn. Arlen, Finn kind of like rushes past you and now your turn.
All right.
Sorry, I just realized that my initiative didn't make it in. I guess I didn't have my token selected.
Ah,
So I've rolled
okay.
it now.
Okay, no sweat.
It should
Well-
have been a 9 though. My first roll was a 9, not a 15.
Okay. Very good.
Do
Oh,
we
okay,
wanna go
so
ahead and let Andy go?
yeah. So Pole, Finn has rushed past you onto the other side. It's about 35 feet to behind her.
Well, when in pirate ships, do as the pirates do. So, Pole is going to do something he's only heard legend about, and he's going to grab a rope from the rigging, and he's going to try and swing all the way across to here on the
Oh
rope.
my god. Okay. I love that. Yes. All right. Do you have a sharp object on you?
I have a small knife.
Okay. So you cut the rigging because there are definitely no loose rope just swinging around for this. All right, you cut the rigging. Go ahead and give me an athletics check. Let's see if you make it to the other side.
So I'm going to use my inspiration on this. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm not really good at athletics.
Okay.
See how this goes.
So ND uses their blessing.
I had inspiration. I
Oh,
think.
okay. Yes,
So
yes,
I'm going
yes.
to use that.
Yes,
so in,
go
in
ahead.
advance.
Yep.
And it's athletics.
Yes, please.
Yee.
So that's a 13. You do have one reroll.
I'll use it
Okay.
because 13 doesn't sound very good.
All right. Pole uses their blessing. Go ahead and roll again. 13 or a 13.
Oh, well,
All right.
I'll take the 13 then.
Okay. You cut the rope, grab it, you swing. Whoa! You smack into the railing, but on the right side. You definitely lose the rope. You don't have the rope anymore. You manage to land on your feet. And it is a bit of a rough landing. It's not very cool looking, but you did it.
I bet if I practiced.
Yeah. The ship is also like rocking because you're out on the ocean, right?
You gotta be careful there. I'm glad you made it. But oh, good.
So that is your action.
You gotta try it. It's so cool.
When we're not getting killed, yes, I'll try it.
Love it. Do you want to use a bonus action?
I don't think I have anything I can do with the bonus action, so I'll let it go.
Very good. Arlen, it is your turn.
Okay, Arlen is going to walk forward. I guess just right here. And just kind of get up next to her new friend and stab this guy.
Yeah. Sword of certain death. Absolutely. Tell me what this looks like.
So like its name, it is certain death to anybody that it is gonna stab into, especially when they're weak. So she steps forward after, oh gosh, what's her name? Emleth?
Mm-hmm.
After Emleth was like, am I doing a good enough job? And she just kind of slashes the guy across the chest, and blood starts kind of pooling out, as the sword always does. And they fall to the ground. Aaron's like, yeah, you're doing great. And then she snaps, and Charybdis begins glowing this kind of red color. And as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon and place it right here.
Okay.
Then I get a free attack with that. The
Oh god.
oh gosh, the turn that it's summoned. So I'll have it attack the spellcaster.
Okay, very good. What does your spiritual weapon look like?
It looks like basically a ghostly form of Charybdis.
Oh, okay.
14.
That
I
does-
do. Okay, I also have bless. So
Okay.
18.
And actually, you don't use your. Well, yeah, you do have bless, but I was going to say you have advantage anyways because help action.
Yeah.
From the.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
armor class is 12, so it hits. 4
Okay.
damage. She goes, what's going on? Gets smacked in the back of the head. Ow! I'm going to kill you.
Bring it on. And Arlen's gonna step up next to the captain.
All right. It is now the wizard's turn. The wizard has spells.
What? Nuh-uh.
Huh? She's gonna cast. Oh. Okay. Very good. You see her get her spell off, and a wind rushes over the back of the ship here. She seems to disintegrate into mist. And as it passes, she reforms over here on the other side. She casts Missy Step as her bonus action. Then she's going to cast... Just kidding. She's gonna Misty Step to here. And she reappears behind Pole. And she's gonna whack you with her quarterstaff. Why is there no... Oh, okay. Does a 16 hit you?
Oh!
She bonks you on the head. She says, I'm gonna fuck you up.
What is it with wizards in this town?
KayBee, it is your turn. You are very hurt.
Yes, as a bonus action, I'm going to Misty Step over here, and I'm going to stab this main caster with my sword.
All right.
I don't like you.
Ooh.
And I'm going to use a blessing.
All right. Yeah, get rid of that nat one there. KayBee uses his blessing. 11.
Yay.
You are blessed.
That's true.
Wow. That's exactly what you needed. 12 hits.
Dang it.
Wow.
That would be for 9 points of pokey damage with my
9.
long sword.
Pokey damage.
9. Okay. Very good. You stab her. She turns around. She points at you with her quarterstaff. I'm taking you down, short stuff.
Good luck, short stuff.
Anything else for you?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Imloth's turn. Imloth will turn towards the bandit in front of her. Nope, that's the wrong character sheet. She only has hand axes. Oh, that's a miss. That's a hit. Okay, they take 4 slashing damage. She cuts him across the chest, and he responds by hitting her back for 2. And that's them. It's now the pirate captain's turn. Oh shit. God, I keep forgetting. Okay. He will point his... He takes the sword into one hand, and then he pulls a hand crossbow off of his belt, and he points it at KayBee. It's a multi-attack.
As a reaction, I raise a shield.
Okay.
I burn a first level spell slot. My armor class for the duration of this round is... It doesn't matter, I guess, actually. I wouldn't be able to do it. I'm down.
I haven't rolled to attack yet. Okay.
Oh, I thought that 22 hit me.
No, that was against Imloth.
Oh, my bad. He missed.
What is your armor class?
22 with the shield spell.
Okay. Yeah, so the bolt looks like it's about to hit you, but it bounces off of your magic spell. He wheels around with his long sword and he hits. He tries to hit Finn. One-handed. Take 11 slashing damage. He wheels around it. All right, Penny Sprinkle, it is your turn.
Well, Penny Sprinkle's way over on the other side, but she can fly 40 feet, so she's gonna just zip over
Yeah,
and get in the grill of this wizard.
absolutely.
So mean. She's not into people messing with Paul. It's not okay.
You
It's
leave them
violent.
alone. What do you think you're doing? All right. Garen, it is your turn.
All right.
From where you are, you can see clearly across.
Yes. Garen was slightly deliberate in his positioning. Because the entire backside of that, the entire aft, is within his attack range.
Yeah.
Normal attack range.
Yeah, the other side of the other deck is about 40 feet from you.
Mm-hmm. And then the back is less than 80
Mhm.
total. I like it. All right. He's not sure who's the bigger threat, the captain or the wizard. But
Well, it looks like the wizard is quite bloodied. The captain is unscathed thus far.
yeah. All right. So I think he'll go for the captain.
Okay.
And do I have surprise?
You do.
All right. So I will use Piercer to re-roll one of the ones.
Okay. Okay.
So it
that's
becomes a 2.
8.
And then
8. So that's 14 damage.
okay. And then yeah, I think I want to double that, so 9, 18 plus 5. No, I don't know. My brain doesn't want to do math right now.
What are you trying to do?
I was wanting to double the damage because of Assassinate. I get guaranteed crit if I have surprise on my target.
Okay. Okay. So that would mean I believe you only get your dex modifier once, right?
Right.
On a crit.
And then
So that
magic
would-
modifier once also.
I think it's just the dice you double.
Dice gets doubled.
So
okay.
what that would turn it into a 4. So 4 plus 5 plus 1 plus 6.
Right.
So it would only be 2 more damage.
No, it would be 4 plus 5 plus 1 plus 12 because the sneak attack damage would be doubled also.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay. It's 12.
10, 22 damage.
Okay. Absolutely. 22 damage. Very good.
Oh yes, and Piercer I get another die for the crit.
Okay.
So another 3 damage.
Very good. 25 damage. The captain takes a solid arrow into the chest. You see him let out a breath. And he stumbles.
And then he will use the Poisoner's Kit as a bonus action to poison his next arrow.
Okay.
Proficiency
Never
with
used
that.
a poisoner's kit.
Yeah, proficiency with the Poisoner's Kit makes it so he can use it as a bonus action, I thought. Where
I
is
think
it?
poisoner's kit just helps you make the poisons.
Right, but proficiency in it means that I can apply the poisons without taking an action.
Okay.
Thought it was a bonus.
Cool.
But I will verify for you before my next turn.
Okay. Sounds good. Blah. Finn, you see an arrow fly over your shoulder and just completely crush into the enemy in front of you.
There we go. Solid work, Garen. I'm gonna follow that up with my buddy Dwayne.
Oh my god. I love it. Okay. Very good. 17 bludgeoning damage. Jesus Christ. All right, you pick up this rock that's literally on a string and you smack the captain with it.
Mm-hmm.
He loses a few teeth. They go flying. You hear the bloop bloop as they land in the ocean. Anything else for you? Actually, you get hunter's mark damage too.
Yeah, I do. What do I roll for that?
D6.
1d6.
1d6. For that? Oh.
All right.
Oh.
Tell me what this looks like as you hit him with this giant rock and take him down.
So he's gonna go. Finn's gonna go and he's gonna swing the rock and it's gonna hit him in the face. And he's gonna say, "The rock says I'm the captain now," and just whacks him in the face and drops him to the ground.
Excellent. Very good. As the captain goes down, you hear the wizard say, "Sigurd, no!" That's your turn?
That
You
is
want to
my turn.
move?
I guess I'll move over. I guess I'll just move over here.
Okay.
Near the other enemy.
Very good. Welcome, Raiders. Thank you so much for the raid. It's Friday. Hello, hello. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
On a
Cole,
Wednesday.
it is now your turn.
Penny, help! So I'm gonna give up my combat action to have Penny shoot her short bow at the wizard.
Okay, excellent. So Penny is in melee range right now. So a ranged attack would be at disadvantage.
That's okay. She's awesome. She'll
Okay,
hit
she
anyway.
is super awesome. Yeah. All you have to do is beat a 12, Penny.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Two nat
Double
ones.
nat ones.
Wow. Nope.
Nope, nothing happens. All right. Arlen, it is your turn. KayBee is very hurt beside you. You see this man's face in front of you just is gone. It's totally caved in.
She smirks down at it for a second before turning around, and she's going to cast. Let's do inflict wounds on the
Ooh.
spellcaster.
Okay.
I'll just roll for well, no, I can just click the thing. Do.
Oh yeah. Okay. 18 damage. Tell me what this looks like when she has 1 hit point left.
I think if you'll allow me, because normally for inflict wounds you have to touch the target, but I would love if Arlen, as this girl just kind of cries out about her captain dying, Arlen just kind of taps her face with Charybdis and this rot starts spreading, and then over her head Arlen's spiritual weapon is gonna come and just slash down at the spellcaster.
Yes. Need a 12.
There we go.
Very good. How does it end? For Buketa, the deck wizard.
Then Arlen will turn around towards the last person
Yes.
with a smile on her face.
Very good. She's dead. KayBee, it's your turn. You see one pirate remains here on this deck.
Yep. I'm going to move through my allies, move to over here, and I'm going to drop a little mote of fire on this remaining deckhand.
Absolutely.
I cast Firebolt.
20 is a hit.
7 points of fire damage.
Wow. That's exactly what you needed.
Oh.
What's this look like?
So I think I spiral my finger like this, and the little ball kind of dances around my fingertip, and then I flick it out, and it floats lazily through the air, kind of like, is it even going to hit? And it rolls up his shirt and it catches his beard on fire, and then he begins dancing around as he goes up in flames.
Yes. Then he collapses dead. So you have made a great array of noise. Screams of people dying, combat, weapon against weapon, weapon against armor. At your feet lie the bodies of several smugglers, and you can hear voices below deck. What would you like to do?
Do we let them come to us? Wait for them to come out and shoot them? Not like they can control the ship.
No.
Yes, I'd say that's what we do.
Yeah, probably.
All right.
So, I
I'm gonna
believe I
cast
found
a
a
heat-
correction. I believe I
cast
found
a
a
heal on
correction. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I'm going to cast a heal on myself. I'm going to cast a cure wounds, 2nd level.
Okay.
And I was going to say, I believe I found a correction for myself. The poisoner feat says it allows application as a bonus action instead of an action.
Mhm.
So it's a standard action to apply poison.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
Yep.
All right, KayBee heals 14 hit points. KayBee looks a lot better now. Imloth, next to you, goes, Arlen, a blade of yours is quite mighty. I don't think I've ever seen one like that before.
No, it's very special. But don't focus too much on that. Sounds like we still have people coming.
So is the plan to stay here and wait for people to come to you?
Well, we should at least take up positions as surprise. I mean, they've got to come up from these doors, right?
I guess Finn will kind of go over to the captain and sort of look around the captain's body. Is there anything of note?
Okay. It's a great question. That sounds like something that Stella should have in front of her.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Yeah, as Finn is going through these pockets, what's everyone else doing?
I think I'm gonna. Paul is going to, like, grab piles of rope and stuff and barrels, what have you, whatever's heavy that's on deck, and push them in front of doors.
Okay. Okay.
So that it's harder for people to open the doors, and we have more time.
All right, so go ahead and move your token onto the main deck here as you're doing that, because there are 7 doors down there. Let's see.
Main deck.
Can Arlen see down into the grate?
Yeah. As you look down into the grate, you can see that there are people below. There are voices that rise up and they say, "What's going on up there? There's quite a bit of a ruckus." And so, don't metagame. This is what you see, Arlen.
Okay. I imagine Arlen would have come here pretty quickly. So hopefully spiritual weapon is still up. But can she have her spiritual weapon go down there and just start attacking people?
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that if you want. You just say, "I choose you, Charybdis." Charybdis uses flurry attack. And, yeah. Okay. So that's what the 2 of you are gonna do. Garen, what are you doing?
Garen is I'd say Garen would put poison the sea urchin poison onto one of the arrows.
Okay.
And then he would knock it and be ready as soon as one comes up the door.
Okay. So you're going to stay right there?
Yes.
Okay. Finn, what do you want to do? You are very hurt.
Well, I thought I was looking through the pockets of the captain.
Oh, right. KayBee, what are you doing?
From where I'm standing up on this upper deck, can I also see down into the place where Arlen is attacking?
Kind of. I would say since you're not right above it, you get like an odd angle.
So if I move one square, is that better? Or do I need to be down on the deck?
You need to be down on the main deck to really see through it. Because what you'll see from your angle is you'll see like little bits. So you'll see like a corner.
Okay, I'm going to move
Yeah.
down there.
Okay.
And if I can get there, let me see where it was. That's probably right on the stairs is the extent of my movement. So I spend my turn getting there.
Okay.
And then next turn I may attack.
Okay. Excellent. Doesn't say that they have anything. You'll find that the captain has a spyglass. It's a very ornate looking silver spyglass.
Okay. I guess Finn will just kind of take the spyglass, and something, I suppose, and he'll
No
put it...
rum.
Oh!
Oh, that's downstairs.
Oh, okay. I don't think the captain has any on him. But I'm sure there's plenty more down in the lower deck, or one of the decks there. Yeah, I just spyglass, yeah. He'll put it in his left pocket because his right pocket's getting filled with other stuff.
Okay. Cool. Move your token.
He's gonna move, I guess. Where's everybody? Is everybody just on the lower? I guess he'll just go to the lower deck. But you can see that he is moving a little slowly. He looks hurt.
All right. And as everyone braces for battle, Arlen's sending Charybdis, or a shadow of Charybdis, down into the lower deck. That's where we're going to end our session for today. Hey.
Yar.
And we're moving you away from there.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. Somehow I knew it.
Yeah.
I had a feeling.
Well, it's that time of night. The
Gotta
time where it's for us to say goodbye for now.
For now.
Thank you so much for joining us today, everyone, as we have climbed onto the Sea Ghost, the smuggler ship here, so we can finish off Chapter 1, The Haunted House. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. Thank you so much for the support and the raids. We're going to go around real quick and tell me where we can find you and who you are and what your favorite part of today's episode was. And we'll start with Emma.
Hi, it's me, Emma, also known as Emma Panada. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Emma Panada. On my Twitch, I do TTRPG streams. So we've got 3 campaigns going right now. We have a 4th starting soon. And we just like to have fun and hang out. So if you want to hang out, feel free to give me a follow and hang with us during a stream. My favorite part of this session was Pole and Finn getting kidnapped. I loved that there was that question of like, is the wizard coming at us casting like identify or something else? And I don't know, I thought that whole interaction was fun.
Cool. Yeah. When we were on break, I was like, Andy, zombie, can I talk to you real quick? Hey, is it okay if we kidnap your characters just for a short minute? Like, can we do that? Yeah. John was like, yeah, they'll feel good about rescuing us. It was great. Awesome. Thank you so much. Next, we have GeekDice.
Hey, folks, I'm GeekDice. You can find me here next week. I think next week, Wednesdays, we start our new campaign. It is the Witchlight campaign, so that'll be a lot of fun. You can also find me Sundays over in the Greyhawk Tales channel. We're playing Greyhawk campaign setting there as well. Having a lot of fun with this. I think today my favorite part of the session was Arlen just not giving 0 Fs when we went to the wizard's door. She just decided she's going to knock that door in. So 0 cares in the world.
Stab.
Total confidence.
Eldritch Blast.
Demonstration of leadership. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you. Next, we have GodfatherWraith.
Hi, I'm GodfatherWraith. I really don't have any online presence other than being in Stella's chat as well as various other streamers that are part of the community. You know, and they're trying to be a friendly guy and not too awkward, but yeah, that's me. I can't help it. My favorite part, you know, honestly, I can't pick one, especially since all the good ones already got taken. Yeah, it's pretty much just this entire night was so much fun. I loved it.
Thank you. I'm glad you did. Next, we have Endy.
Hi, my name is John. I'm also known as Indicarus on various places on the internet. What I've got going on, I think on Friday night I'm doing a Halloween game with Oblivion Seeker over with the Cannon Fire people. My favorite part of tonight was the whole story arc of the sea urchins and how they were originally just going to be fodder for poison, but then I heard their cries and took them to the water where they really were happy to be in the water, but otherwise were useless to anybody, and and how they eventually went and served their original purpose for Garen, who is bringing them to use in the next part of our fight, hopefully.
Yes. The tiny screams of water. Oh my god. I was like, oh no.
Hurtful.
I know. I was like, this is Pole's worst nightmare. I'm so sorry. I was like, but what would they say? They're sea urchins. What would they say? Water. Tiny screams. Oh my god. I'm sorry, Pole.
That's all right.
Excellent. Thank you so much. And then we've got Zombie.
Hello, I am Jacob, I am Zombie, I am Z, and whatever you like to call me. I am the lore keeper, Twitch master. I probably made too many clips, but that's up to your own discretion. You can find me mostly on Twitter, twitter.com/zombie89, where I'm retweeting and liking all kinds of stuff. And then I'm on Discord. I'm on Stella's Discord a lot. I'm in Robo's Discord, all over the place. I also am on YouTube just about every other Monday. Or just about every Monday for the Knights of Nirvana thing. We talk about nerdy news and such. Speaking of the Witchlight campaign, not only GeekDice and myself, but a co-host of mine on that show, B Street Holmes, will also be a part of that campaign as well. Can't wait. It's next week. We've all been sort of hyped up about it. It's gonna be so super fun. As far as tonight goes, a lot of stuff has been sort of taken for favorite moments. But I'm sort of liking the little story arc kind of that we're having between Finn and Pole, where Finn's just like, you know what, I don't want him to feel left out. I'll go with him. It's fine. And I'll just sort of befriend Pole. Since Finn was the one who sort of like first met Pole, it's sort of kind of nice to see this sort of go, even if it meant us getting, captured and such. But, it was fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. It wasn't my favorite part, but a moment that I'd like to highlight from today's episode was Arlen being like, "You're still here?"
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like seeing that arc of like Arlen just being like, "Oh yeah." Also, one other thing I want to add that I'm looking forward to the next episode is I'm wondering what I'm going to be thankful for May. You specifically threw a card at me and said, "Tell May thank you." So now I'm curious.
Oh yeah, it was the ring.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah. So you drew a rare item. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yes,
I didn't-
you want to
I
say
didn't connect
thank
the
you.
two
It
in my
was
brain.
yes, it was a very good card.
Thank you, May, for the ring. Appreciate it.
So today we drew the Void card, the Gem card, the Comet card, the Knight card, the Star card, and the Key card. Those were the cards that we got today.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, thank
All
you so
good.
much. Yeah, they were all good. Oh, not the Void card. The Void card is bad.
Yeah. Well, it was good for story.
Yeah. Considering how bad the Void card could be, it was fine.
Yeah. In this particular instance, I thought that was a really good use of the Void card.
Yeah. The Void card generally means like people get separated or something bad happens. So we had the former.
That's about as good as. I mean, we were right in a wizard's castle. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We lost some purple rocks. Big deal. They're probably not important, right?
Yeah. No, we're not gonna come back. That's not gonna regret nothing.
It's kind of like the wizard recognized them on sight or something. I don't know.
Right?
Just immediately start casting a spell. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to come back 2 weeks from now. So not next Wednesday, but the one after that, November 3rd. We will be back here at 8 p.m. I'm Stella Luna. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. If you're new to the channel, welcome in. Hope that you enjoyed the show. We do a lot of TTRPG content here. If you want to get notifications for such content, all you have to do is hit that follow button. It will give you, it'll be a free way that you can support the channel, and it will give you notifications. As for what we've got going on, if you want to see more of me, I will be live tomorrow at Runaway Robots channel for Diefall Ruin, where I play a time wizard. She's very hot. I get into cosplay. It's really fun. This week, I have 2 special events going on. I have on Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm going to be over at Hit Point Press, and I'll be playing in a one-shot with them. We are going to be playing some Hecna content. So it's going to be really fun. I'm playing a little druid baby who has a baby bear as a companion named Buddy. So it's really cute. Yes, I can't wait for that. And then on Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we have the last of our spooky 3-shot adventure. And that is where we're going to end all of our spooky content for this month. So please don't eat this bear's head. The GM has already promised me that the bear has plot armor. So it's possible that we TPK, but the bear is going to be fine. Bless. Yeah. The GM knows what they're doing. It's going to be great.
The bear has to grow up so that Avalon can wrestle it in episode 1 of Unbound.
Yeah. Actually,
there's the tie-in.
Yeah, I actually specifically asked, hey, can this bear have a tiny hat? And the GM said, absolutely. So.
Oh, that's fantastic.
There you go.
Oh no, we just got raided. You gotta do your intro again.
Oh no. Hello. Welcome, Raiders. Oh, we are closing out for the night. Thank you so much for the raid. Hey,
there was another battle. Oh no.
Welcome. If you like TTRPG content, guess what? This is like the perfect place for that. Did you know that you could get into a TTRPG game? Did you ever want to play as a player in a TTRPG game? All you have to do is join our Discord.
You can tell us how to do this?
Yeah, join the Discord. Like, you just hop into the Discord, and then, like, if you ever want to run a game, you can get paid to be a GM.
Wowie.
It's true.
Actually,
I got paid once.
Look at that.
Actually, this actually perfectly segues into something that I've been meaning to say, but I keep forgetting. In the next few days, I'm actually going to be posting in the Discord looking for game masters for a November marathon. I think, like, kind of like as a thank you to the community, and of course, welcoming our new friends in. If you want to, be a part of the community, this is a perfect way to do it. So I think I want to run games for the community, and I want to have people from the community run those games. So I'm not going to go to like Twitter and ask for people around, but it is a paid opportunity. We'll have, I think, 2 or 3 one-shots, and we'll get players from the community. And I think I'm going to actually have one of those games be not on stream. So for friends in the community that don't want to be on stream but want to play games, you can do that. Yeah.
Love that idea.
That's a really good idea, because I know there's a couple people that I've talked to who are like, I'm not sure about the whole streamed thing. And it's like, you know what, that's perfect. That's perfect.
So if that's something that interests you, all you have to do, thank you. Sorry, Emma, I just saw that. Just hop into the Discord. You'll see that announcement probably tomorrow where I'm going to ask people to reach out if they want a GM for that. And I'll have all of the
Heck yeah.
details and stuff. Yeah. But other than that, I hope that you can come watch me at Hit Point Press, twitch.tv/HitPointPress at
yeah.
5 p.m. Friday. That means we don't have Unbound this week. And Saturday 9 p.m. here, we've got our last spooky episode of our. It's really fun and it's really gay.
It seems so fun.
It's so fun.
I don't want to see that game end.
Oh my god, I love the game. We're playing Quest, right? That's the game system. It is so good. I am really tempted to start a campaign of Quest here.
Do it.
I know it's so good. Maybe
I'll join in.
maybe I'll switch BTD to Quest. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone. That's going to be it for us. Really appreciate y'all being here. Have a good night. We'll see you in 2 weeks to continue Secrets of Saltmarsh. Next Wednesday is going to be episode 1. Well, no, session 0.
Session 0, yep.
Session 0 of our new The Wild Beyond the Witchlight campaign. Good night, everyone. Bye.